Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one. Did you see all the names?
Let's try them. Let's still try.
Hello there. I'm Kevin, aka Toying Around. I'm a toy collector, toy photographer, and toy reviewer, and you are watching Unboxing Thursdays.
Hola, soy Kevin, también conocido como Toy Around. Estaban por presenciar Unboxing Thursday. Yo soy un fotógrafo, reviewer y también hago unboxings in live. You, Kevin.
I've got a huge pile of unopened toys, and this stream is a weekly push for me to unbox so I can make space and buy more toys.
Tengo una gran pila de juguetes para destapar esta semana y es una excusa perfecta para destaparlos y hacer más espacio para así poder comprar más juguetes.
So whether you're tuning in live or catching up later, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, and share, and let everyone know that we're live right now.
Así que ya sea que estén viendo esto en vivo o que lo vean luego, asegúrense de darle un like a este video y compartirlo con la gente para que la gente sepa que estamos en vivo en este momento.
Let's get right to it. My guest this week, he's currently the voiceover in the background, a fellow collector, an awesome, great dude. You know him as Plasti Adicto. What's going
up,
on,
Kevin?
Man?
All good, man. All good. Happy to. Thank you for the invite.
I'm glad to have you here. I couldn't keep up the keep that up any longer without laughing. You did a great job.
Thank you. I cheated. Like I went this morning. I watched a couple of your intros, so I have like idea. So it was so good. Yeah.
That's not cheating. Okay. That's doing research, and that honestly, that's more research than I normally do. So thank you very much. I appreciate that.
No problem, man. No problem. Thank you very much. You know,
for everyone
when I told you that, when I told you the idea and you said like go, it was like nice. This dude
There's
is
usually a lot more,
nice.
So I did a shorter version for you.
Yeah, a short version. It worked out fine, I guess.
I wanted to do this whole idea where I would pre-record the whole thing and then give you the text and then do a voiceover and then play a video instead, but that's too much work.
The next one, no, I'm down for it.
Next time, sure. All right. Well, thank you for being here. For everyone who's tuning in, Plasti is a toy collector. He's on YouTube. His channel is Plasti Adicto, and did I put the information here? I hope I did, or else that's a real YouTuber moment within 5 minutes. Oh, yes, I did. You can follow him on Instagram and on YouTube. It's in the description below. And all of your reviews are in Spanish. And I don't really understand, but I do try to watch it here and there. You get a lot of new stuff. And you do a lot of reviews and you have a lot of content. You have a huge following. What kind of stuff do you collect? But
mostly 112, but you know, NECA always sleeping in with some gems, so I have to. But mostly 112. I have like a couple of 16. Obviously NECA, nobody can stop NECA. And most of all, like 16, like I have Hasbro with Legend and Joe's lately. Black Series, I got a lot of from Marvel and Star Wars. DC, like they don't put that much out there. Of course, Mezco. That's my like my main thing, and you know, here and there like 112.
112. But then you have some Enter Bay. I saw you have the Enter Bay. You know, the Chicago Bulls Big 3 recently. Those are awesome. Also, you are on with the, as Omar Vasquez mentioned, the Plasti Amigos. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Plasti Amigos is like It's like a live stream we, me and a couple of Mexican YouTubers do on Saturday when we have like a community on Facebook, and people like we have like a show for 2 or 3 hours. But the first hour we talk about experience other collectors share in the Facebook group. We plan a weekly topic, and they like share the experience, and we read them live. Most of them like weird experience and stuff like that, and that is clipped up and put it on a podcast like every week. And the
Oh
second
wow.
hour is like talking about shows, random things about life, about anything. So the second hour could be 1, 2, or even 3 hours long.
Oh wow.
That yeah.
That's That's awesome.
Wow.
And that's funny. We started chatting on Instagram because of a TV show, Arrested Development, where we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
both
Sure.
huge fans of that show, and then we just started talking from there, right? So I thought that was really awesome. It's one of my favorite shows.
That show is great, man. It's like one of the greatest show nobody has watched ever. So whenever I find someone like has seen it and love it, like that guy is my friend.
Oh shoot. Okay. So we are amigos then. Perfect.
Oh yeah, we're friends, buddy.
Well, there are a lot of the chat was popping even before we went live. I think everyone is really excited to see you here, and I just wanted to take a little bit of time to. The chat's gone so far, I can't even get back to the top, man.
Come on, man.
There's a lot of great people here to see you. We have some channel members in the house. Omar Vasquez, High School Creations. Toy Rensu is here. Bat Force Grump and the Tuesday Crew with the knives out.
Oops. Yeah.
Clockwork
Represent.
Orgy. Darth Gutierrez is here. Wing or Lose. Star Marvel 76. Star Marvel, I just sent out your package today. Cerebral Deep, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for everyone who shared the story on IG. I don't have it pulled up right now, and I don't know if I'll remember to do that later. But thank you all so much for sharing, letting everyone know that Plasti is here. We're going to open up some toys in a little bit. Ulysses Ramos. DK, what's up,
Ramos.
DK? Sorry, did I say it wrong?
No. In Spanish sounds different.
It sounds much better when you say it. Trust me. We have Prime to the First. Jason Lapidus is here. What's going on? Jason is here not as a friend. He just wants to see the Odin figure. Jason is a good friend of mine who we chatted.
He was last week, right?
So, say that again.
He was the guest last week, right? Or am I mistaken of Jason?
That's a different Jason. That was Jason Lowe. And if you haven't seen it last week,
oh,
it's all
okay.
good. Yeah, he's another local comic book creator and artist as well. And his new book, there's a Marvel Voices Identity #1, which came out yesterday, and he's illustrated a story in there. So go check that out, please. We have 796 Studios here. August Photo, Matt R. Welcome. Thank you for showing up with the Butter Nation. What's going on? Also, I have pinned in the description. Oh, this is what happens with the Toy Amigos when someone's trying to reading and there's a super chat. Thank you, Grump. I'm going to get to that in a second, but it's bouncing around. I have the comment pinned for the Toys for Tots drive that I'm doing with Infinity Equation, the Enablers, Toy Amigos, Dan Who. Did I say Infinity Equation? Yeah, and Jay Hernandez, obviously. And we're trying to raise money for Toys for Tots, which gives money. I don't know how exactly the program works. I guess they get toys for kids, with less, with less fortunate kids and families. So that's something that I'm really really passionate about. So I hope you guys can do that. And if you get your donation in, take a screenshot of it if you would like. Post it on Instagram. Put hashtag IE for Tots. And tomorrow night, when the Infinity Equation go on, they're going to have a draw and see who the winner is. There's like $150 Amazon gift card. There's a diorama up from High School Creations. There's a Spider-Man bike from 796 Studios. So you have until tomorrow night's stream. So even if you don't want to win a prize, hope you can give back a little bit to that program, and the link is pinned right there. I'm just gonna pick up this chat wherever we are. Adam Gonzalez, RMD Collective, Nightwing X, what's going on? Sunny is here. Congratulations, Sunny, on 1,000 subs finally. I feel like Sunny's stuff is so great. It should have been there a long time ago. YouTube is crazy. Loki. 80s baby is here. Detour Customs, Blake Waman, thank you. What's going on? Plasti Amigos is a must, says Prime. And Federico Guerrero. I think that's one you can read more.
Rico Guerrero.
Nice.
Yeah.
There it is.
He's a Plasti Amigo. Every week he's on the chat sharing his story. And thank you. Gracias, Federico.
Awesome. Welcome to the channel. We're going to open up some toys and chat about this hobby for a little bit. We have White Mike Vegeta. Marcus Yee is here. Mobile Recluse. Berserk. As long as you don't say Ramos. I never said Ramos. From day one, he told me don't. I said it pronounced it correctly. Bad Force Grump, thank you for the super chat. Says 2 of my favorite guys in the toy community. Dang, thank you so much.
Thanks, Grump.
Appreciate you. Sarah Kenobi.
Now you gotta get into Mayo. Sara Kenobi, ¿cómo está Sara?
Long live the Plasti Amigos. Mr. Ortega, Trevor McGuire. I think I'm there. And DK. All right. Here we go. Awesome. Thank you so many people for being here. You know, I asked you to come on a while ago. Well, not a while ago, a few weeks ago. And at first you were like, I'm not so comfortable yet. But finally we made it. I hope you're comfortable now.
I'm getting there, you know. I'm here because the Tuesday crew pushed me a while back to get on Wade's Friday for Wade, you know. He asked me like right before you, and I said no. Like I told him, I don't think it's like good enough to talk and chat live stream, you know, get all nervous. But when he asked me the second time, all the guys in the chat, Grumps, Billy Moon, all the guys, Andy Davis, you can do it, Plasty, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And they were like easy. Oh, there's gonna be another 2 guys in the stream, so you don't have to talk that much if you don't feel like to. And okay, I'm gonna try this. And I had such a great time, man. I don't know. It was like at first I was like stuck, my words in the brain, because my English is got rusted, rusty. Like I haven't speak English fluently in like 3-4 years, or maybe more. So you know, you lose your confidence. And that day, I think a notch went up, and that's when I hit you. Like, man, I had this weekend. If you feel like to, let's do it. Like I think I'm able to, and all I owe that like strength to the guys and my wife that support me, like go this and do live in English, for sure.
That's awesome. That's really cool to hear. Those guys were behind you and supporting you and giving you that push. Sounds like you needed that, and it kind of works because, you know, Marcus Yee, a lot of people said you were great on the stream that night.
Thanks.
So
Thanks, man.
you know, I'm glad. And then now you know, we get to chat. You know, we chat here and there on Instagram, but I guess that's a little bit different from what we do now. But you know, it is Unboxing Thursdays, and you have more stuff than me. It's, what kind of stuff?
I can't prepare, man. I can't prepare.
No, you did. You brought the ammunition.
I have, I have like a surprise thing I don't want to show until the moment like we're gonna do this. And I'm gonna be the first thing I want to unbox because it comes with a story related to what we're just talking about. I have this Thor. It's a figure for Avengers, the first one.
Very nice.
I have like a couple of G.I. Joes. This Timber and Snake Eyes, and the new Roadblock. I have this one, but I think everybody know what is this look like. I don't know if we need to do this. I also have.
If you open
no,
it,
I opened it.
Open.
I opened the other one. I opened the U.S. agent, so it's basically the same here. I have this. I'm very excited to open this because I want to see that. This is the Homelander from NECA, from the voice show. Yeah,
it's a little bit blurry, so I thought the logo was Wu-Tang.
No, it's Homelander.
Same thing.
But
Real quick, I want to shout out Loki for becoming a channel member here on YouTube. Welcome. Thank you for joining the Butter Nation. I have some cool content coming for channel members. Early content for channel members sometime in the next few days. Just recorded it today. I just have to edit it. And there's a lot of new emotes and emojis for if you just became a channel member. So use those in the chat. Yeah, sorry, Plastic, keep going.
Okay, I have this Harley Quinn that I won on a giveaway that Dario from Toy Amigos did like 2 months ago.
Oh, nice.
It was also like for a good cause. He said like a collector when one was like in a difficult place, so he was like doing a giveaway with a donation.
Right.
I
remember.
I won it. Wait, dude, I didn't know I won it until he mentioned it like in a Toy Amigos. So awesome.
You won something on one of my streams too.
Yeah, and I have it around it. I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to open it here, but you say like, wait, that's some more stuff. I don't know. So like I like to save the newest stuff. But if I run out of this, I'm picking that Mando.
Well, if we go until you run out of stuff, it might be a little bit late at night. It's gonna be a 5-hour stream probably.
It might also have this LeBron James. This is the one you were talking about, MJ. This is Enter Bay 19.
Oh, 19. Okay.
And this is 19. This is like 9 inches, I think.
Right.
So I have this, and that's it. Oh, I also have these stitches and stitches and patches, Mezco, software goods. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, right. The jacket and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Also,
the jacket, the vest, and
you do help me translate some of my comments. What is Darth Gutierrez says?
I can't read it. I'm sorry. And my phone is up there.
No eres Mexicano, verdad?
No, sorry. He's asking if I'm Mexican. I'm not Mexican, Gutierrez. Yo soy venezolano. I'm Venezuelan. I'm Venezuelan, and I'm living.
Not asking me.
I don't know. I'm the one speaking Spanish.
Maybe it was a question for me.
Poorly English. I'm English, so.
Trust me, dude. You're doing fine, man.
No, Gutierrez. Soy venezolano. Thanks.
You're doing great.
I feel like my mouth gets dry from time to time. The excitement.
You're gonna. If the roles were reversed, I would be much more nervous if I had to do a stream in Spanish. Although I don't see any reason why I would put myself in that position.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Oh man! So, what do you have to open today?
Well, that's a lot of cool stuff. Like for people in the chat, what are you excited to see that Plasti just showed off? What do you want to see him open first? What are you excited to open first?
The NECA stuff and the surprise one.
And the surprise one, okay. This one, Plasti Hermano, ya eres Mexicano. That's right. That's the only one I understand, because when we were watching Arrested Development, they had that whole joke where they couldn't figure out who Hermano was.
Hermano was, yeah.
Name. But then Job knew how to say brother in Italian and French, but he's like, I don't know why I know that. I took 3 years of Spanish.
And he was his brother all along. Michael. Yeah, because like I'm Venezuelan, so in Plasti Amigos, the other 2 guys are Mexican, and most of the guys tuning in are Mexican from Mexico. We have some guys from Peru, we have some guy from I don't know other countries, but most of the time is Mexican talk there. There are Mexican places, Mexican food, Mexican presidents, Mexican whatever, Mexican songwriters. I don't know. And I have like exactly a year and 2 weeks doing shows with them. So I'm picking things up, like words, the lingo, their places, their food, I don't know, their jokes. So they like from December to now they're saying Plasti, you're already Mexican. They adopt. I passed the bar exam, the Mexican bar exam for being a Mexican, an honorary Mexican.
That's awesome. Well, you have a lot of reviews on your channel. Is it difficult to get a lot of the new stuff? Like I'm sure you see on social media, people getting new toys. Is it difficult for you to get the new stuff?
Yeah, it's pretty difficult, and like from a year and a half, I'm getting like help from anybody that wants to, hey, I got this, I can send you this one, like from the Tuesday crew or for guy on Instagram, because most of all the Target and all the store exclusive, we don't see that here. Like in Mexico, they have Walmart, but that's it. Like in Colombia, we don't have Walmart, we don't have GameStop, we don't have none of those stores. So if a GI Joe has an exclusive there, I'm done. So I have to. Well, there's a store now there's a girl who has a virtual store that lives in New York that she sometimes hook me up with some stuff, but it's like no eBay prices. It's like a little bit down, but I don't know. You're still paying extra, but sometimes for at least for the Joes, I think I'm done. But yeah, for the rest, it's like hard. It's pretty hard.
So when you see
So
like
look,
Walmart exclusive, Target exclusive, it's all just US exclusive for you at that point. It doesn't even matter.
yeah. For me, it's like no out of reach. Yeah.
Well,
Lately,
it's
the
cool
Tuesday
that
crew have helped me enough. Yeah, and who helped me first? Were Dark Clueless, Tony. Tony helped me with a Firefly, and he was like the first one. Like Jason told me, "Hey, Tony has the Firefly. Hit him up." I hit him up, and I paid him. He sent me that was the first exclusive I had from the Cobra Island, and then like a bunch of guys like, "Hey, I got this," like MCU collector, Nico Hush also. I can order an extra one for you. Like the recent wave, like they restock on Target and Half Purpose. I couldn't get that here. So I have other friends help. Like Grumps also offer from time to time. So hey man, I'm glad these guys are in the chat right here, so I can thank on public because they've been wonderful to me. I can honestly stretch it enough and thank you because most of those reviews is because they put like their hands and help me out. So thank you guys.
that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah,
sounds like you have a nice, very supportive group there, as they put knives in the
sure.
chat.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Well, I mean, this is
For sure.
awesome. I'm in Canada, you're in Venezuela. Everyone watching
Yeah,
from wherever, the US, everywhere. This is just so cool. And that's why we love toys. It's the language
hell yeah.
for all of us.
Yeah, I'm living in Colombia since 2014. So I'm Venezuelan. I'm living in a next door country. So
Oh, you're in Colombia.
make it more interesting. Yeah, I'm in Colombia right now. So more interesting.
That's awesome. I can show what I have as well. I just got this from Amazon yesterday after my first. Have you? I don't know. Like, I don't know if you've experienced this or other people in the chat. Amazon has the thing, and it says they're shipping. It's shipped. It's out for delivery on the way to your house, and then it
Yeah.
cancels while it's on the truck, and they don't give a reason. And then it's just like, well, I'm Amazon. If you want it, you can buy it again. If not, here's they kind of give you the finger. But for the second time, I had to buy this. I got my Lightning Collection in Space Black Ranger, which is really awesome because they just announced the 2-pack Astronema with Ecliptor, which I need to get. See, I want to get that, and it should be on Amazon Canada. I have one of the newer Marvel Legends Infinity Saga Odin, which a local collector helped me pick up. This is awesome. So thank you to Nelson.
Nice. That's brand new.
Brand
came
new.
out like a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, basically. And I have also the Endgame Thor.
Nice.
This is episode 65. And this is the first Thursday that I've opened a Thor, I'm pretty sure. So this is the first ever unboxing Thor's Day on the channel. The first time. I can't believe that's never happened. I have the John Walker cap like you have. If it comes down to it, I'll open it. But this is one that I'm putting back into the box because it, we know the box it was on the show, so it's more of like a show prop than anything. So if I want to open it, then we'll see. We'll get to that. And I got a new diorama this week. It's here. This is from
Who did it?
Fellow Canadian. It's a Canadian diorama maker. And he just made this. I wanted to do a little different background for my reviews. There's me behind the window. This thing is awesome. When I take some pictures of it, I'm going to post it on IG and tag the dude so you guys can all check it out. And I got that stuff this week, which is great. Most of the parts of the intro that I skipped over because I didn't want you to have to do the voiceover for everything. Unboxing Thursdays last week with Jason Lowe. I mentioned earlier he's a comic creator, comic artist here in Toronto, and you can catch that also. Last Friday, my friends Troy and Jason, we talked about the episode 2 of Marvel's What If, which we do every Friday night at 9. Nice. But last week we had a special guest. If you didn't see it, go check it out. We had a special pop-in guest, and it was a lot of fun, and we'll be doing that tomorrow night at 9 o'clock as well. But starting at 8 on Infinity Equation, they're going to start their stream with the Toys for Tots and all that. I'm going to hop in for a little bit before mine. And then Saturday, don't forget High School Creations, Diorama Talk with Mike, and he will have Chamba on the channel. So make sure you check that out. Plasti, while people are still here, I mean, it's still early in the beginning. Where can they check out your YouTube? What else can you do you want to plug?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, like Plasti Adicto. That's in Spanish. All my reviews are in Spanish. There's also like my Instagram, Plasti _Adicto. That's mostly English. It's like weird, man. I don't know how, but yeah, it's mostly. I don't know, man. Yeah. I also have Twitter. I don't know why. If you're a Spanish speaking person, I have also a podcast and all platforms like Plasti Adicto, the podcast. You find it like that. I only have 6 episodes, but mostly the first season is like mostly 10 episodes, all brand talks. So I talk in each episode what I like and I don't like about the brands I'm collecting. So that's a cool exercise. Yeah, that's like a fine exercise because when I post it on Facebook, people listen to it and then they respond like, I don't agree. It's like a nice, not confrontational chat with people. So it's nice. Okay. It's a good exercise. And also on Plasti Amigos every Saturday on Plasti Amigos YouTube. We're also there. Always Spanish.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I've seen you post about those podcasts. It's because it's a title that's simple enough for me to read. Was it Mi Problema Con and then whatever company or whatever toy it was? Yeah. Those ones, right? Yeah, that's the hook. That's the hook.
The people think they're gonna listen a guy rant about a company, but like in the middle, I started like saying the good things I like about a company. So it's not all hate.
It's a clickbaity title, but then you're really getting into both sides of it.
For sure. I'm guilty of charge. Yeah.
Hey man, you're out here putting your content out. You're trying to get people to watch it, so you're not guilty.
Yeah.
You're trying to make a good title.
I think it's not as clickbaity because I also talk the things I don't like. So that part is in actually it's like the 5 or 10 minutes of the podcast of the episode is me talking about the dislikes of a brand. So if you're going for that, you'll get it. But then I also try to do the things I like because I'm collecting a brand because I like it. So that's right. There's no sense to buy things if you don't like them or hate them. Like seems it's like the common norm right now, hating everything. Like I don't get those people. So I try to get like the flows and the riches of the goods of a brand because I don't know. That's my job as a YouTuber, right? So one day I can okay, I'm gonna talk about the specific brands I have in my collection that I know of. So like people start like comparing like apple to oranges, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do.
It's a nice trick. You have that title, and then the people who like to hate on toys, they're like, "Oh, this guy has a problem with so and so," and then they listen, and then they're like, "Hey, he likes this. What is this bullshit?" And then you're like, "Ha! You're already listening.
Yeah,
Might as well stay and enjoy this.
yeah,
And subscribe."
yeah. Of
I
course.
get it.
The first one was like a clickbaity, controversial because everybody knows me. Everybody knows me as a fan, as a Mezco fanboy. And the first episode was my problem with Mezco. So everybody was like hype it up. It's gonna be. I don't know who's gonna say. Of course, I did say the things that I didn't like, but the thing I liked the most were like 3/4 of the episode.
That's great. Loki says, "I feel you, Plasti. Everything to me in the Philippines is an import."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the other day, I don't know who was. I think Rick Argutoy was saying like the prices on the Disney park for Marvel Legends are like high, like 25 to $30. Like I'm saying, hey, those are Colombian prices for Marvel Legends. So we're paying like import price for everything.
That's rough. Hopefully it it opens up with more avenues, more ways to get stuff out there for you. And all right, let's get to opening. I heard some people say they want to see you open that LeBron James. I think that one's pretty cool. How did you get into Mezco? That made you, and what was it that made you like a hardcore Mezco fan? I'm gonna turn on your unboxing cam if you want to open something.
But I'm gonna open this, but I want to talk about this. I'm gonna open. I don't know if well, my camera wasn't showing anything, or it
No,
does.
I see
Okay.
Plunderling.
Oh yeah. But I don't see which one is my camera. I'm lost. Okay, now I see it. I'm gonna move this. Yeah, man, I'm lost. Okay.
Marcus E wants to know if the LeBron
What?
James comes with his head.
Yeah, it does. I already checked it. Real quick,
All
this
right,
is
let's
my
do
first
Plunderlings
Plunderling.
first if you're opening that.
Yeah. I need to do this, man. I'm sorry. This
Go for
this
it.
Plunderling wasn't from Omar. Omar Vasquez sent this to me.
Omar Vasquez is such a good
dude. You have no idea. Like 3 months ago, he was like giving away one Plunderling on Toy Amigos. So I hit him on the chat like, "Hey man, I need to buy one of these. Do you have any extras?" And he told me, "Yeah, I have this one, but let me show you. It's the golden one and it has some scratches." No man, that's not what work for me because I want to do a review and stuff. No?
Right.
So okay, no problem. So the very next day after the episode I was telling you, we were talking about the on parallel universe I did with the other guys, right? He hit me up asking for my address, and then he told me he's gonna send me this one, and I was like, man, that's really nice for you. I was like, first time somebody else sent me a gift like this, and I was very excited. I don't know, has no word to thank him for doing this for me. There was a little bit of drama because it kind of got lost in the mail, so we were like nervous, gonna show up or not, and then it shows up on my PO box. I have a PO box in Miami. I receive all stuff. My wife, my family, and I buy theirs, and they ship down to us. And then he drops me the bomb. Like, man, I'm so glad this hit you. You got this, and I wanted to say this to you because of what you did that day. It was so awesome. You overcame that fear of speaking English, man. It was awesome. Like it was inspirational. All this, like, reason why, man. I I I, I came speechless like right now. But when I was telling my wife and reading this message, I think like I almost cried, man. It was damn inspirational. I don't know. I was inspired by his gesture of recognize my overcoming that you know, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And then he sent me this one, the purple one, like Unparallel's main color. So it's like more representative. So I told him this is gonna be for me a token or I don't know, a small thing to remind me always that what I did at night and what it meant to me. And thank you for this, Omar.
That's awesome.
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
Omar's a great dude. He won something from me. Oh, sorry, Adam bought something from me, and then Omar won a figure that Adam Van Wickler wanted, and he's like, just send it to Adam, give it to him, even though Omar won it. And he's just seems like a great, selfless dude, just very positive in the community. So,
Yeah,
Omar,
always
knockout, man,
supporting.
thank you for being awesome, and I'm very happy to have you here in the Butter Nation.
Yeah.
Also, Plasty's the one who taught me. Were you the one who taught me Mantequilla?
Mantequilla, yeah.
Mantequilla.
Dude, this
That's
is
cool,
awesome.
Man. So which Plunderling is that? It's a nomad something, right?
This is the I don't remember the name. This is the Nomad Tooth.
Tough.
I don't know how to say it. Tough, like tough.
Yeah.
And you know what? After his my pile of loot of Big Bad Toy Store, and exactly this was the one I was ordered, but you know, this are like this come like October or November there. So this is exactly
like
one.
the second run.
Yeah, this was the exactly what I ordered.
Well, wrong comment. Adam Omar is here. He says, "Hell yeah, Plasty! Nothing but love for you, man. Huge fan. Thanks for everything you do, brother. Awesome. I love the positivity here, fellas. We have figure fan Nate in the house. What's going on?
Hey, Nate.
Did I shout out? Go check out the Figure Booth podcast. Also now on YouTube as well. And their next episode drops Sunday with 796 Studios, I believe, and be prepared for very mediocre stories from Mario.
I wonder which Mario is going to show up. What talent is going to showcase there? Which one?
Oh shoot, Darth Gutierrez, thank you, man, for the super chat. Says, my homie Kevin, thank you as always for the content, my guy. This is for Plasti Adicto. I'm
Thanks,
not going to
man.
read this. Do I have to read this because it's my super chat? Animo?
Of course. Animo.
Can you? Animo, mi amigo. Tu inglés está perfecto. No te agüites.
Angustias.
Saludos de parte de un mexicano. That was probably the worst thing that anyone has ever said on YouTube.
Oh, dude. I don't know. Your comprehension might not be there, but your reading skills are good. Your pronunciation is good, man. Yeah. You may not comprehend what you just say, but the reading passed for it. If you told me you got that, I believe you.
Something. My friend, he said your English is perfect.
Yeah,
and then that's all I know.
Don't stress that much. Don't stress. I don't know what. Saludos, greeting from a Mexican.
Awesome. Well, thank you,
dude.
Darth Gutierrez.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm
scared. What do you think about Plunderling? There.
Dude,
what happened?
This is the first one I hold in my hand. I was so excited to get in this, but when like the week we talk about doing this, so I had to save this for exactly this moment. And dude, this is amazing. The paint, articulation, this is so smooth. These are great, man.
The paint on those are
look, the ears. This is next level stuff.
There's got the hats magnetized, right? I
Hat,
believe.
yeah. You got a couple of hands. You got 3 heads. Come on, this is great, man. My wife is gonna love this so much.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to buy another for her.
Do you?
And you wanna know something like came from these two? Like a couple of months back, somebody sent me a link from a Mexican YouTuber who got like a care package from Plunderlings, no? So I wrote them a DM from me saying like, hey man, I also have this channel on Spanish. I'm available. I'm eager to show you your product if you feel like I'm good enough for you. Let me know. I have an address in Miami. You can send me the blah blah blah. I'll be very honored. You know, trying not to show up. I wanted to review one of the top because I couldn't get it from anyone. From anyone.
Right.
If not, I'm gonna wait and I'll do it like end of the year when Big Bad send me the one I bought from them. And like they read the message and didn't say anything back. Okay, that's fine. Like the next day, I posted my story thanking Omar. They asked me for my address, and
Plunderlings.
they said, "Yeah, send me another one." This one.
Dude, that's awesome. That's my favorite one. Captain Teal?
Yeah,
is that
Captain
Teal?
Teal.
Yeah, it is Teal.
These two are gonna be my first review for next week. I wanted to open my first one here on camera from the one Omar sent me, but this one is gonna be reviewed for me next week. Both of them. For sure.
Plunderling
These are great.
Are an amazing product. The people behind it. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember. I did some Plunderlings T-shirts a few months ago, and working with it's just they're fantastic. And you know, I did an interview with Ricky, and he's just a great guy. I mean, he just loves toys and making his own stuff. And you know, you see they're always so excited posting their upcoming projects. If you've seen some of their posts on IG, right? Like the Plunder Strong, I think they posted.
Plunder Strong and Plunderling, right?
Yeah. So he's just excited, as well he should be. Like a successful Kickstarter, he got everything out to everyone, quality products, and I think everyone who has them has a lot of fun with them. So you know, and they're just great dudes. So I'm glad that you got in touch with him and he was able to hook you up with that. Shout outs to Haas00312 for the follow on Twitch. I completely neglected Twitch in my intro. If you prefer Twitch, if you have Twitch and you prefer that, I'm also streaming there right now. Twitch.tv/toyingaround. The magnets are a great design for the toy. You know, the swappability of the accessories. It's just
look,
cool.
the extra hands, man. O sea, these products was made with love.
Oh, for sure. And when I first saw the boxes, it was like nothing I've ever seen. The boxes have ears to turn it into a character.
I wanted to check that out, man. The ears. Man, I'm gonna smash all this and make it already, and I wanted to save it for my review. But this is great, man. I don't know who. I think the Parallel Universe review was the first one I saw that they do the ear thing on the boxes. That's huge, man.
And then they added this thing where you can, if you scan the back of the box with a QR or like a camera on your cell phone, there's a code in there that brings you to a video or something like that. And that's just incredible.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't even want to I can't throw away those boxes. I mean, this whole show is unboxing and getting rid of boxes. The Plunderlings are counter to the whole movement there, because I have the boxes stacked on the side. They're fantastic.
I'm gonna have 3 boxes for next week.
Thanks, bro. He says, my homie Kevin, you pronounced and read it perfectly. Don't trip. I thought Plasti was going to be able to read the chat. Anyway,
see,
Kevin,
no, it's too far for me.
Yeah, the screen's a little small on his end, but there were some positive comments with my pronunciation, except for from Figure Fan Nate.
It's a point, man. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's watching
Maybe your Spanish. Maybe your Spanish is
watching a lot
better
of Narcos.
than at least on the pronunciation. Better
No.
than Prime.
Better than Prime. Well, I'll take that.
This is great. Oh man!
But I don't think I could.
So
I
Omar,
wouldn't be able to carry on a conversation.
¿tú crees? ¿Tú crees que no?
Oh, there we go.
My bad. I was testing you, man.
Prime
Oh,
says
man.
now
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go.
are beefing.
No, I'm trying to get you to beef with Kev.
You trying to get him to
I'm
beef
beefing.
with me? Well, we don't need your help. It's moving
Yeah.
along nicely. The beef. We can take care of that ourselves. Every first Thursday of the month, enablers. Oh, by the way, while people are here, as you know, the first unboxing Thursday of every month usually is the enablers episode. But next week I have to move it to Wednesday. So we'll be on Wednesday next week instead of Thursday. On Thursday night, I'm going to be watching Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Oh.
So I shan't be available on Thursday.
That's gonna be
But
like
Wednesday
a
will-
premiere or something?
Yeah, it comes out on the 3rd, but I think I have early, premiere ticket on the 2nd, which is a Thursday night, and I want to check that out. So hopefully it's good. I mean, even if it's not good, I've been excited and waiting for it for so long. It's I just wanted to get to it as early as I could, so I'll be going there. Unboxing Wednesdays, heck yeah. And then it'll be reboxing Thursdays.
I'm sure it's gonna be good. They don't disappoint.
This is probably one of the best Lightning Collection head sculpts that I've seen. Not only does it look like the actor for the most part, it doesn't look strange. A lot of Lightning Collection face sculpts, they just look off, and the I don't know, the person looks uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
The face sculpt.
When you say off, what do you mean? The likeness or like the expression or what?
Both. A lot of likenesses are off. Expressions, like if you take Billy, the Mighty Morphin Billy or Kimberly, for example, their faces are they're like. So this is great. This is a fantastic one. Do you do Power Rangers?
No, they came like too late for me
Oh, okay.
back then. So yeah, no. Like when they show up in Venezuela, it was like mid-afternoon, so it was like they were advertised like for kids, and I didn't pay too much attention to that. And back then, yeah, but maybe they pushed like later on the day. I could like caught it. Nah, not a chance for me.
So what happened was getting into Power Rangers again recently meant as a grown up, I'm questioning a lot of the plot and what goes on. And I talked to D Amazing. He's like, Kevin, you have to remember this is made for children, so stop analyzing it and just enjoying. And I'm like, okay, you're right. So when I'm watching with the guys on Discord, it's like we'll talk about it. We'll know it's for kids, but it's we'll still criticize it. Until recently, this is when I realized how made for kids it really was. My fiance was saying to my daughter, we're teaching, she's like 6, and we're talking about tricky people. If someone comes by the school and says, hey, your mom says I'm here to pick you up, come into the car with me, don't go with them. Make sure you check with mom or dad and make sure that one of us sent this person. Immediately, you know what my daughter said? She says, oh, for sure. It's like that episode of Power Rangers when Lord Zed made an evil version of Billy, and Billy wanted to take all the Rangers morphers because he said Zordon said so, and Tommy didn't trust him, so Tommy checked with Zordon, and Zordon was like, no, I never told Billy to say that. And that's when Tommy found out that it was an imposter. I watched that episode with her like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and like she pieced it together, and I'm like, this is the kind of stuff that children will pick up on. This is perfect. This is amazing. So it is for kids. Like, it's so awesome. I didn't even pick up
of course. Like as a grown as grown up now, we like laugh of that moral teaching of the end of the 80s and 90s shows, right? But they still work, man, and of course they are still useful. So nice, that's pretty good. Like when you were saying that, I was thinking of Master of the Universe. Like in the 80s, that was cheesy, but was for kids. They also have like a message at the end, like kids, if you know, like always the character who has the learning curve of the experience talks about their mistake at the end. So yeah, that thing still works for some ages, right? Still today. So that's awesome, man. I think like these days that thing is like not necessary because I don't know, the government like forget or forgot to imply that law. But I don't know if comics or I don't know animated shows today have that rule to they have to send a message at the end or something. But that's awesome.
Like the after school special kind of theme.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see.
Right now. This is from the calf. I had like a an knockoff from eBay, and it's for the Lakers. But I opened that, and it's kind of trash. Good thing I got the OG, but this is the first version. This is for Series One. This I think this is like for 2014 or 15. I don't know. Last year he was with Gav. They started with this, so this is like the OG the run from this.
See, you know what I like?
I like
is
that
that
the boxes are monetized. What?
That's pretty. I just like that, we're from such different places, but we've connected through the same stuff, not just toys, but like sports. We're talking about baseball right before this all started. We connected through some of the same TV shows. It's just super cool, man. And through the internet, we get to meet up and talk about toys like this. This is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife and I was talking like the other day, just after the Toy Amigos, the Plasti Amigos show. Like the other guys on the show were talking about the experience in high school. We all three of us grew up in the 80s, and they were sharing their experience there. And my wife and I are also from the 80s, and we studied together. And we were talking the other day, and we were shocking how far we were that back then. No internet, no nothing, and our experience was almost the same. It was crazy. Oh man,
Yeah, man, it's cool. Ooh, we have Kyle Wadiga in the house. What's going on, Kyle? Kevin Bugatti, David de la Huerta. What's going on? Ultra Magnetic Lion says, my favorite Power Rangers series was the Car Rangers and the strength of how crazy they went. And how much series always in the... Okay, cool. The more you know. Sarah Kenobi says, my English is not the best, but I enjoy being here. Well, happy to have you here. Thank you for being here. Is it weird to have like a 1/9 in the middle of most of your 1/12 figures?
Dude,
and
your I have. Yeah, I don't know if you can. The camera picks him up. I have them. The three I got it back in the background. I don't know if you can see them in my main cam. I don't know if they are in frame, but yeah, it's weird. But I don't know. I was waiting for the Mafex. I don't know if you right back there. You can pick them.
Yeah, I see them.
You can see them, right?
The Bulls, the three Chicago.
Yeah,
Bulls.
the Bull. Yeah, I had that ring made, that board made especially for them 1/9, and I don't know, a wooden floor like to match the aesthetic of all. And yeah, it's weird. It's pretty weird, but they are totally worth it. This thing is great. Look at LeBron. I don't know if my camera.
Let's see.
Yeah, look the jersey, the logos, and the fabric is like super thin. So this feels like already in scale.
That's cool. That looks fantastic. I saw some people criticizing the Space Jam toys. They're like, LeBron, was it the Space Jam toys that LeBron doesn't have tattoos or something? Like,
No, it
that's
does.
okay.
He does. Okay, in the toys. Okay, maybe did you see the movie?
No, not yet. My daughter just watched the original Space Jam yesterday because
I
she
see
just found
also.
out about Looney Tunes.
Look
So we you
at the
know why?
shoes.
Because we kept getting the Space Jam toys in the McDonald's Happy Meals. So she was getting all these characters and she didn't know who it was. So we had to start watching the cartoons because I was running out of voices, Looney Tunes voices that I could do. So like, just go watch Space Jam. Just go watch the show. So she just watched it. Gonzo says, I want a Mafex Kobe. That would be awesome too.
Yeah,
Billy Moon is here.
I
Toy
don't know,
Chase is
man.
here. Why not?
Bill Moon toy chase. Man, this is
Omar
great.
Vasquez says Mafex Iverson or KG. I don't know. Does anyone want a KG figure?
Why do you hate? Did you hate KG?
I don't hate him, but his game and his style wasn't something that I was just that was so eye catching to me. I mean, he was obviously a very very good player, but I just something about it wasn't
No, he
appealing to
wasn't
me.
that flirty. Yeah, he wasn't that flirty, but he was efficient. Efficient, right? Efficient.
Efficient?
He made the basket.
There you go.
This is great, man. I was
That's
telling you, like,
cute.
I was waiting for the Michael Jordan Mafex, and that thing, I don't know, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. No, I think it's like too pricey and ugly in certain places. I don't like
Ugly.
it. Yeah, man, the face is like it's like he has a water splash in his face. Look the face. The print cat the printed like eyes, mouth, and all around the nose. It's like he has water on it. He like it's wet.
You think
So I
so?
don't like that.
I think it looks
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I don't know. And the other things like the shorts, the elastic is like huge and
Yeah.
looks out of. I don't know. There's no way you can hide that. I don't know. I haven't seen a pic where the whole figure looks $115 good.
That's the
So
thing with
when
Mafex. The
I
price is really up there.
yeah, like if that was 70, I was okay. I can work with that. But I know the licensing for the shoes and everything, the prices gone up. I get that. But for me, I don't know. Just then when I didn't pre-order, and I say, well, when it comes out, I'll see what I do.
Hmm.
It came out, I was not impressed. I was not impressed. The old faces were like bright for me, like wet. So that wet effect. I don't know. I didn't like it. And then I was eyeing for a lot of time that Enter Bay, and I pulled the trigger, man. It was like a reissue, restock. I don't know. In the Enter Bay official page was like 230, $230, and I bought it.
Yeah. I think you're one of
Yeah,
the
I
few
like it.
people that I've heard that don't like this Mafex Jordan.
No, man,
But
it's not
that's
like
all good.
it's not about figure. It's not good enough for me for what I want from
Okay.
MJ, and for that price tag. I don't know that those shorts kill them for me, and the
Hey
faces.
man.
The likeness is good, it's pretty good. I won't argue that, but like the print, it's like too wet. I don't know. Let me show you. Could you take me of the cream so I can stand up?
Like this? Oh, maybe he's not wearing it. I think he's going to go get something, but maybe he's not wearing any pants. No, I think the Mafex Jordan is good. Billy Moon says, Plasty, you just don't like Mafex. But the shoes are killer. And then there's the All-Star Team edition coming out soon. Well, soon. It's coming out. We'll see when Mafex comes out. I just got an email yesterday from Ami telling me that Magneto was delayed again. And good. You ready to come back?
Check this out.
Oh, there we go.
Look at his face.
You're comparing one.
I am. But no. I'm comparing the money,
okay.
not the scale. I'm comparing what you're paying for.
Fair enough.
I feel I'm not a 1/9 collector, not even 1/6, but I'm feeling more comfortable paying this much money for this one than they have for that one. That's it.
That's cool. That's fair. And you know what? As long as like you can have it, it doesn't need to be 1/12. You can have it in its own shelf like you do with all the other ones. As long as there are other ones in the line that scale to it, like that's cool because then you can have its own little setup there. But
no, this is I love this thing. If okay, this is like I don't know 2016 or 17. This is a series 2. This thing is like a Mafex on articulation. He has everything you need. The soft good is on point, like the elastic on the shirt, the shirt, the print. This is I don't know. This is like 1/6, but with Mafex articulation. This is how I describe the thing. And of course, the head is better than one. Let me see. Okay, better than the first Enterbait did from 1/6 because of the paint. Of course, this is bigger than the Mafex and the details is easier to get. But this scope is phenomenal for me.
That does look.
Even the shoes. The shoes has the translucent, part of the soil, and the short, the compression short, has the 23 logo there.
Compression shorts too. Wait, I think this one has compression shorts.
Yeah, that one has to. This is great. Of course, Pippen has the Pip tattoo. Rodman has the Rodman tattoo. All his tattoo for the era. I don't know, man. Of course, this is expensive and bigger than the Mafex. I know that is an advantage, but for the money the Mafex goes, I rather have pay for it. The balls is magnetized.
Oh, cool.
Uses a magnet, yeah.
Nice.
This is great.
We have Dan Yoon in the house. Says he hates the Bulls but love the kicks, so I had to get that Mafex. The things you have to do
Come
for
on, man.
1/12 scale.
Oh, he's a New Yorker, right? I know why he hates the Bulls.
What's up, Dan? Awesome job today on the Fan First Thursday. Thank you for doing it on Thursday. Perfect.
and congrats on getting the Sentinel
the Galactus
bucket, and then some more the Galactus. Yeah, and then more. That's great.
I think they're close to that Silver Surfer.
They were like
here
500 away, right?
Yeah, something like that. How are you with Legends? Are you into Legends? Did you back any of those HasLabs?
No, I'm not. I didn't. I'm not that into comic stuff, and those things are too huge for me. Too old. I don't know. I'm trying to get out of huge figure. I'm a huge Thundercat Super Serial supporter, but I didn't get also the Thundercat. That thing I don't have space for that.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I have too much stuff. Yeah, for me. Yeah, and
oh yeah,
I wanted to get that. What?
There's a Mafex Jordan, the second one coming out. I said it was. I said All Star, but it's the Team USA jersey.
No. Yeah, but the white shirt, the white uniform. They could like the blue one. The blue one is beautiful. Or the Bulls black uniform. That's also a beauty.
Oh yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah.
Nice variant too. All right, here we go. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get to some Odin action here. So you're not into really comic stuff. How about
No.
movie?
I'm into Legends. I'm into comics, but I can't do like every wave, every character, specific. I have like the characters I like. Like I had like the classic Captain American for the 80th year, the 80th anniversary, and that Hulk, and that Thor, and that, and I got like the Fantastic Four for Walmart. I have a lot of legends, but that's not like my go-to brand, because I'm I'm like I abandoned comic like a while back. So most of the versions they put off, I don't know them.
Hey, Billy Moon, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Take care, Billy. Thank you for stopping by, man. Guillermo Luna.
Luna means moon.
That sounds like a meme. A meme.
All right, here we go.
What do you got there? Thor.
Cool card back with all these logos. I don't know if you watched What If yet, but tomorrow night at 9, I'll be chatting about the new episode What If with my friend Troy and Jason, and the new Legends reveals. Today was a lot of new stuff, so that was cool. That was
You
cool
uploaded
to see.
you did a story like yesterday with Wolverine, a brown Wolverine. Which one was that?
The House of X wave.
But did you do something to it, like paint or something?
No, it's straight out of the box.
That looked good.
Yeah, it's a great figure, and it comes with the alternate head with the bearded masked face, so it's cool. Darth Gutierrez says, "Unbox your U.S. agent Walmart exclusive." I'll get to that last. I'll get there. That one's going to be a delicate unboxing. Where
That's
I
a
have
great.
to.
I opened the agent one. That's great. That's a great figure. Put in this. I love that Jordan.
I really like. Oh, sorry, Jason. Jason's here for Odin, and he's waited an hour for me to do this. So sorry.
Sorry, Jason.
So you got two hands. I really like mythology and kind of god-like characters. So the Asgardians, I've got like a section of Asgardians. Even though I sold that first Odin Build-A-Figure from years ago, I don't know why that one just wasn't doing it for me. But this
comic version from Odin, right?
The comic version, yeah.
Remember that?
8 backers away from Silver Surfer. Dang, who's in the chat right now that hasn't backed Galactus yet? We just need 8 more to get that Silver Surfer. 8.
I was gonna get backed before we end here.
Can we do it? I hope they cross the line now, so we can say it happened live here.
Yeah.
Here's the alternate head unmasked.
That looks pretty good, man.
Pretty good.
They've been killing it lately with likeness. For sure.
Oh, for sure. And I'm hoping we get more Asgardians as well. I need that all gold Heimdall to go.
I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this to them. I was a huge SH Marvel collector. But now Legends are doing like a far better job than Figuarts. Like that Bucky and Falcon they did the show. Those look better than the Figuarts. The faces, for example.
Mm-hmm. Prime is waiting until it's 1 backer away so he can take credit. Typical Prime. Typical Prime.
Yeah, he said that for the 14K and he failed. So
so what? He canceled it to wait for the next tier?
Hey, I'm opening mine already, right? I don't know. My Homelander.
Wu-Tang Clan. But what did Jason say? I wish there was a longer tunic on him that came past his belt. Oh, this piece right here? Yeah, that's true. How accurate is this? I don't recall exactly how it looked in the movie. Jason will remember. Does it need to be a little bit longer? I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was longer with the plastic piece because you don't really need Odin to kick people or do crazy stuff, right? So if you had a little bit longer tunic there, that would
But
be
maybe
fine.
they want that for a reuse, right?
Yeah, maybe. Look at the detail on this helmet. This thing is just ridiculous in design overall. Like, dang. So cool. It looks... Oh, it does come off. Why was I so scared? So here.
Nice.
Here we have two.
That's a great likeness.
This one with the teeth looks like the meme of that old guy.
Ah, yeah. He's like Swedish, I think, or somewhere around. Yeah.
He's everywhere. Jason says it's accurate. I think that a longer skirt tunic makes him look older and more regal. Yeah, that's true. More flowy robes. Papa Schmitty's in the house. Welcome to the Butter Nation.
Hello there.
The Nation de Montequia. What's nation in
Nación.
Spanish?
Nación.
Nación. I probably could have figured that out on my own. Nación de Montequia.
Uh-huh. Well, dude, this Homelander isn't that bad.
Let's see a Homelander.
Look at the faces. They are kind of weird expression, but I think they're okay. At least one of them. I still
Did you like that show? Is that one of the shows that you discussed on Plasti Amigos?
Come again?
Did you like the show, The Boys? Was that one that you guys discussed on Plasti Amigos?
Yeah, we did. But me personally, I like the first season better, much better. Do you watch it?
Yeah, for sure. It's a gruesome show. I've heard that the
you
comic.
Watch it? See?
Yeah, I've watched both seasons. I've heard the comic is much more graphic and intense than the TV show, to the point where like some stuff they couldn't even put into the TV show. It was too much. But it's fun to watch.
I think I think the show suffered a little when they took off. Madeline was is a shoe character, right? Madeline. Or something like that. I can't remember the name of the character. The bossy boss, the blonde.
Oh yeah,
when they took her out. I think season 2. They took her out at the end of season 1, and then I think they needed in season 2 because they were all over the place. Damn, I can't check this out. Yeah, so I like the first season. I like it better.
What's up, Troy? Troy says, "Ooh, toy cams. That's right, double toy cam, stealing all the bandwidth." Yeah. And I still can't get mine to focus. I feel like the focus is on here right now. Oh shoot! I almost forgot to mention, because YouTuber. The website toyingaround.ca just dropped some new stuff on there today. If people are into, I have this new shirt, the Shang-Chi. You see there's like a Marvel Legends Shang-Chi design on there, but there's like this tie-dye inspired design for these. These were like hand done, limited run, and they're in stock right now, so I was able to I'm able to ship these ones right away. And then the Devour of Worlds tees, people who ordered, I've got the final shipment in, putting everything together, and they should be out sometime this weekend. And just some other fun stuff. I like to collect pins, enamel pins. I don't know if other people do, but that's one of the weird things that I collect.
Metallic pins.
Yeah, so Well, there's these 112 T-shirts with the touring around logo, or the mutant hunting robot T-shirt. So it's on there if you want to order some of those. And like these are just silly pins that I would get for myself. So I put them on the site, like the Spider-Man pointing at himself meme. So
I saw this one
yeah,
today.
that one.
You posted,
And,
right?
And send nudes, because if you like to eat instant noodles and ramen, send some nudes.
Oh, so you said send nudes.
Send nudes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Touringaround.ca. Add some of those to your order. All goes towards upgrading stuff on the site and whatnot. So, all right, that's Odin. That's Odin. So when did you start doing reviews?
I started in 16, I believe. 16? Yeah, 16. Like end of the year or October or something like that.
And what made you
It's not too bad.
get into it? Was it like a specific toy that you're just like, I want to do this, or
No, it's gonna sound familiar, but peer pressure. Back then, like down here, everybody was like collecting Marvel Legends, and figures like just released their first Iron Man armors for Iron Man 2, and I got
right?
those. I previously owned the whole Hall of Armor from Rebel Tech, but somebody told me like the Iron Patriot, who only figures had it for that movie, and I bought it for Iron Man 3. And then I came back and bought the figures for Iron Man 2. And most people were like interested to know how it's scaled with Legends or with other brands. So in Facebook group, I started to like posting pictures and comparative and answering people's like questions like the materials, the articulation, accessories, prices, and stuff like that. So it
Mm-hmm.
became like a thing for me, like post and share info and stuff like that. Like when I was that was like 2015. A year passes and I'm still doing that in Facebook group. So my friends like starting, hey, you should do a YouTube channel. You should thinking about that. You're spending too much time in Facebook, blah blah. Blah. And I said like, well, if I have to do this in computer, like edit the episode in a computer after I have spent all my day working on a computer, I'm not gonna do that. I'm
Right.
sorry. I, yeah, like it's not. That's no. That doesn't sound fun. And I closed the door on the idea. Then other friend told me like I help you out with the edits and stuff, but you have like great figures, like do it. Then I started thinking like, okay, if I can do it on my phone, like edit everything, like my commute for my work is like hour and a half, and I don't have to drive, so I could edit the episode there,
Oh
the
wow.
review. So I hit up, yeah, so I hit up three of the YouTubers. I watched them more, and I already have like a DM relationship on Instagram back then in 2016, and those were the amazing Wade from Parallel Universe and Daredevil 19. Asked them for advices. That each one of them gave me advice I still use today. Like Darius told me like a few things, but like the one I remember stuck with me was like always do it so you have fun and
Mm-hmm.
do it like the do it like the way you want to see other people do it. So like you like to watch it. That is a thing I still do today because my videos are like 15 or 16 minutes long because I want to show every detail. Like that's what I would like to watch in a video. So I do them like that. Daredevil 19 told me like a few things, but the key advice he gave me was like always review the newer piece first. Always do that, and I
Right.
try to keep that because it has worked for me. And Wade told me I do. Back then he edited on his iPad, and he told me the program he used, everything. That was the info I needed. like the how
Nice.
to do it mobile, and I started like that. So okay, I'm gonna do this. I spent like a whole weekend doing a video review. I did it like 6 times because like at the same time I said, okay, I'm done with this. I'm gonna publish this one, and gonna hope to the next one because I'm tired to review this figure. And that's what the Mattel Armored Batman for the Dark Knight Returns. So after that, I saw the things I didn't like and did the next one. Yeah, and I kept on since then. Basically, I
That's
never
awesome.
stopped. Yeah, man.
That's great, man. And
I ought to. Tell me.
has it been like your channel doing reviews only in Spanish? Do you think that helped? Is like a market out there of people who want reviews in Spanish? I don't know if there are people out there who do
Yeah.
that. Obviously,
For
that's
Mezco.
not something I would look. So
I mean, from numbers, I think for certain brands like Mayfix and Figuarts video do well on my channel on numbers,
okay,
right? But Mezco, the numbers aren't that higher as Mafex but a lot of people have told me they got in the brand because they saw my video, or they choose to buy or not to buy because they found one of my video. So I think for certain brands like more pricey, there's a market for that kind of content on my channel. So I try to do those first because I know there's not. They might be other guys doing it, but there's not that abundant of content from those brands, Mezco, Mayfix, Figuarts. So I think there is. Legends is like more common all around the continent, so I'm not gonna fight that territory. I think there are guys more with bigger collections or bigger scopes on those brands. So I'm not fighting. I'm reviewing the ones I like when I have the chance. Also, the same goes for Black Series. But for Mexico, I try to review those first or Figuarts or MyFix because I know there are a lot of people searching out there in Spanish that they are not finding any content.
that's awesome. That's cool, man. Did you ever
Yeah.
consider like, was it from the get go everything was going to be in Spanish on your channel? Like, were
Yeah,
you thinking
for
that the
sure.
whole way through?
All the time because if I'm gonna do it in English, it's gonna be too stressful. So I don't know. I've done like a couple of videos on English, but that's because it's a modification or a custom that I think I can do it in Spanish and then dubbed it on English. So it could be like a voiceover, and it will be great for people out there because they are unique. But if I do them, I'm gonna like compete with all the guys living on the state of Canada that get the figures first. So I don't think that's gonna go so well yet.
That's awesome, man. Well, no, for sure. Like the advice you got. Do what makes you that's fun for you. And if it's going to be stressful doing it in English, like, don't do it. You're more comfortable, and there's clearly an audience for in Spanish toy reviews. So just keep doing that, man. And Gonzo's here says you're killing it with your reviews. Action Figure Loco says Plasti, you are the best. So you know you're
Thanks.
doing the right thing. You've also enabled Mario to, I think, to get the Homelander. Can you show the eye beam, that eye effect up close?
This isn't that bad. Like people were saying, like this was crap. I don't know. This looked good to me. Okay.
I think it looks fine. I mean, NECA does a decent job with actor likenesses and these kind of toys.
I think the likeness is good, but the expressions like not angry enough. But it's good.
Not accurate
There's
enough.
the certain one. No, not angry enough.
Oh, not angry enough.
Yeah. This one is good, and I love the cape. The cape is like, I think the cape is like it should be.
Yeah, that looks good. It's exactly what
See,
it
the
needs to
thing,
look like.
I think Un Parallel Universe did his review, and he was telling he was saying in this video like he has short legs and the trunks were like too down, too huge down here. He's gonna trim it, and on that video he cuts and then he start again and he trimmed the trunks and the legs look bigger, you know. After that, after I see that video, man, I hit him up on a DM with a picture, full body from the show and this character in Homelander. This guy has like short legs. And he messed it up. He said like, damn, I'm gonna need to pick another. I told him that was accurate. You just screw it up.
Oh shoot, he's gonna box it up and return it.
No. He kept it. He doesn't look that bad. It looked like more proportionate to a regular human being, but he looks on that uniform, that costume, makes the legs look like shorter. Shorter. I love this cape. They did a great job. The suit has like a texture here. It feels good. The thing is like he has no torso cut, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the waist is gonna be enough.
Oh, you're gonna crack that right in half.
Well, only Mario have broken a figure on camera, right? Or it happened before or after that.
I think it was only on camera. It might just be Mario.
Man, every time I see that video, I'm so tempted to do a clip.
Oh man, I hope nothing breaks on you, because then you'll have to add yourself to the clip as well. And that might. If
I break his on tonight, there's gonna be a clip with mine and Mario's for sure.
Beautiful. Prime to the First says, I always watch them, I guess your videos, to keep his Spanish fresh.
Oh, I think he means the Plasti Amigos, because he have popped in the chat from time to time. I think once he went and said his hellos in Spanish.
Shout outs to Toy Rensu, who spotted this at Toys R Us for me, and he's like, hey, Toys R Us that we're close to has these in stock, so I went over and grabbed it. Toy Rensu, who also says, I did my first teardown of a figure watching Plasty's tutorial on how to take Sovereign Knight Batman. I share that video whenever I come across someone who's looking to kit bash. Awesome.
Man, yeah, I painted a Sovereign Knight also. I kit bashed it. What did I do? The logo on the chest and the gauntlets. I took them off on on camera, and painted a darker shade of black or gray. I don't know.
Here we go. I'm really excited for these weapons in the lightning kind of effect. Can you see this here? There's some cracks here that looks like light. Oh, there we go.
Sweet, like lightning, right?
Yeah. Through there, there's still some of the engravings and designs on the side. The text isn't there, which is fine. And is it clearish? Does it look clearish? Yeah, a little bit, because you can kind of see the handle going in on the inside. So it's a little bit translucent. It's pretty dope. And then you have Stormbringer. Man, if they did this in the role play size, I think High School Creations would buy that too. Here. This is how all the YouTubers show their tiny parts.
Yeah.
Toys, I mean.
Tiny parts. Yeah.
Tiny toy parts. Plasti assisted with kit bashing my Supreme Bats. Cool, man. That's awesome. Let me see this.
I did a kit bash on a Supreme Knight, right? Too.
How many Mezcos do you have?
A lot.
Do you have all of them? Are you a completionist?
I don't want to. No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have all and everything one of them, but of some I have multiples.
Nice. Oh, this is badass. Like, got
That
some of the
looks pretty good.
scales here.
Is that
Pretty good paint job
pinless
on
or
it.
not?
Yeah, pinless. Pinless. They had to give him some new arms
Sweet.
and some of those thicker legs, you know?
I don't care what they say. This
Yeah.
Homelander is nice. For that price,
Yeah,
pretty good.
Hasbro does have a Stormbreaker roleplay, but I don't think it's blue. Is it blue like this? I know it makes the sounds because Mike had it on a video and it kept going off, and then he reboxed it. But I'm just trying to see. Get
I
this
remember
detail.
that. That was the two Grogu also, right? Two Grogu show.
Here we go. There's a detail on the chin braid, which is just a crazy design overall. What other MCU Thors do I have? This one?
This one,
That's the other
that's
one that I
Infinity War,
have.
right?
Yeah, with this
Sure head.
hair. Yeah.
And the mesh.
Without the whiteout eyes. I mean, you got to have this one should have the whiteout eyes because all of his weapons, you know, they're glowing, and you have the lightning effect right here. There's two of them, so that you can put them on. I don't know, with his hands or with the weapons. Does this fit in like this?
Yeah.
So I mean, he is in battle mode.
Yeah. The.
So the glowing eyes kind of makes sense. But if you want like a powered down look, I guess, Marcus. But not for this version. This version, I mean, it's also $40 Canadian. I don't know how much this goes for in the US. That's like the pricing of just cheaper than a deluxe item, I think. Here we go.
I don't know, but Homelander did it for me. When they do the Butcher, I'm gonna get him for sure. I have the both of them.
Yeah, I mean, the show's good, but I don't think I have space to collect NECA the boys. Are you running out of space yet?
Of course, I have, and I don't know how bad. Oh, I don't know how bad I am because I moved in to this apartment like 2019. So I have a lot of ceiling boxes because I need to remodeling this room. But because of the pandemic, I have like on hold. I'm scared to see what I look like when I unbox everything I have in box because I have bought more things in pandemic than before. So I don't know, man. I don't know how bad I am in space until I don't want to remodeling now. I want to keep it like this so I don't have to face that reality, man.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
partly what I think. It's just like to really have to face what I have and what I need to sell, because
Yeah.
I think since I got the email that's saying Sentinel is coming at the end of September, I'm just like, okay, this is it. This is crunch time. I've had a whole year and I haven't sold or cleaned anything. So I started, really deciding, and it's the best. It's the best mode to be in because the urgency and the sense that you need to make space, you can really decide: do I really need this item, or can I live without it? Should I just sell it? So it's, that's the reason I waited until now to really
Fuck it up.
waited. No, to wait until crunch time, man, and sell some of this stuff.
Have you
Jason,
had to cancel anything after you pre-ordered it because you saw the? I mean, did you buy something and then you realize you don't have to pay for it and have to cancel it?
no,
I have, man. I have
I just deal with it when it gets
twice.
here. What did you have
No,
to
I have
cancel?
it twice because 2 spaceships. Because I tried to broke my rule like no spaceship, no vehicle because that takes too much space from figures that need that space, and I have to cancel the order for the slave one, and then no for the Razor Crest, and then for the redo the slave one in Big Bad Toys.
No, Razor Crest.
Yeah, yeah, I can't do it, and that's the one that hurts so much because I love that spaceship. I think like today my Star Wars love is Mandalorian Center.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
always has been like main trilogy because that's the one like I saw for 20 years, over and over for 20 years. That was the only Star Wars I had. So I'm not too in the prequels. The sequels were like, eh. But Mando hit hard. So when the retro crate came up, I have to pre-order. That was like, but then I saw like the space I have, the space I don't have, the boxes I haven't opened yet
Oh my
from the
goodness.
old apartment. Yeah, I have to cancel that, and then cancel the slave one too, for the same reason. I have the power of the four race slave one back there. That's smaller. I think okay, I'm good with that.
Something about the
Yeah, man.
Mandalorian where it's so new and so unique, but it's also and
Oh,
it's very like it's so Star Wars that it's got that same feeling. I was watching the on Disney Plus the Star Wars Gallery, the making of the season 2 finale with Mark Hamill in it, and you know that it was Mark Hamill with the what's that technology, the face swap thing. But then they also show clips of Mark Hamill in the original trilogy, and you're like, oh, Mandalorian, it's pretty much what younger people or current people associate Star Wars with, but then you see that stuff and you're just like, oh my god, how cool is it to see these behind the scenes clips from the original trilogy. I want to go watch that again. And at the same time, it's like I still love the Mandalorian. It just gets you from every way. So I passed on the Razor Crest because I don't have space for it too. But man, it would be a cool one to have.
Every time I see a picture of something, like, man, why did I cancel this?
Is it too late?
Yeah, that thing is big. They were like good enough to let me keep my deposit and store credit. But yeah, but that thing sold out like a long time ago.
Well, I'm sure they'd be happy to keep your money and sell it to somebody else. You're still spending it somewhere with them.
For sure. They are not losing that place.
We have the Mezco.
This is the one I won. The one, yeah, PX Harley Quinn. This is the one I won on the Dario giveaway.
If you can't see this message, Adam Gonzalez says, it's okay, Plasty. Just get the Hot Wheels version like Prime does.
Man, I've been thinking like buying the Lego one.
I've been looking for that Hot Wheels one. I haven't seen it. I've been looking for it for like, I don't know, like a year and a half now. Fly Zone 21 says, Kevin, did you order the Iron Man / Thanos Infinity War set? I did not order it. I saw it in store the other day. I didn't pick it up. It's I don't know if I need another MCU Iron Man. And how many Thanoses are there? 5, I believe, from the MCU. And then if they do, imagine they did the version from episode 2 of What If there'd be another Thanos. That'd be awesome.
Dude,
good guy Thanos.
I'll show What If. I want all the figures they can make.
There is some.
I want
guy
all the figures, and
you want all the figures?
All the figures, all the characters, and I want more seasons.
Oh hell yeah! Let me be greedy. Let's all be greedy and get ask for more what if everything, because it's just a great concept. Somebody in BC found the Hydra Stomper at Toys R Us, and I'm fairly certain they broke Street Date, that store. But if it was me, I would have tried to grab it anyway. I want that thing so badly. Mario is selling his Razor Crest. Getting choppy. Is that me or is that you? Say that again, Plasti.
This looks great.
Ooh, we have Art with Toys in the house.
Great. For some reason. Okay, hear me?
You're a little bit choppy, unless you're messing with me again. David De La Huerta says Mandalorian has touched and pinpoint so many gaps that have been missing in Star Wars since the first trilogy. Heck yeah. Yeah, Plasti, you're a little bit choppy, bro. Okay, I think you're good now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, got you.
Okay.
You're back.
For some reason, this one I couldn't get when it came out because like there was too much thing dropping at the same time, and I already have the classic one, so I missed this one, and it kept like pushing back because I had something else to get. So when I found this one, I couldn't believe it. Like one of the few Mezco I really wanted, but I couldn't get, and I got it this way. So it's awesome.
It's a cool one. It's the look is definitely pretty unique, but it's got a lot of stuff. I love that that rocket launcher box with the effect, the missile launcher.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Birds of Prey movie?
No, I haven't. I haven't like bits and pieces because like a couple of months back it was playing in Spanish in like HBO or something, and wife I was watching it, and like I saw a few things in the background. It was okay, but it didn't pull me like I want to see more. I don't know. Do you see it?
Yeah, I finally started watching it, and it was okay. I don't know if it's really. I don't know why they build it as Birds of Prey. It was, and the emancipation of Harley Quinn when it was mainly about her, and some of the other people were very, very minor characters. But I think Ewan McGregor is great because he plays my favorite character, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm like, I want to see how he does as a villain in as Black Mask. So I started. That was probably the main reason for watching it, and it's not. It's I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna finish it. I'll finish the movie just so I know what's going on. Clockwork Orgy says don't waste your time with
it. Did you see Ewan McGregor in Fargo? You watched Fargo?
One,
the series. Fargo, the series Fargo.
Oh yeah. I think I tried to start that. Did you watch it? I haven't finished it.
Dude, you should. Each season is like a different story from like that region out there, and they have like some connection, but they are like a different story. That season with McGregor is pretty good.
Marcus Yee says Black Canary supposedly going to get a spin-off film which might introduce the Green Arrow. That would be cool. I mean, would it still be Stephen Amell Green Arrow? Because that guy's pretty good in that role. It's just going to be him doing the pull-ups on that rack with the bar, and he keeps climbing up it. Artwood Toy says, I watched it for Rosie Perez. Which one is Rosie Perez?
Rosie Perez.
Is she Black Canary?
The Latino one. I don't know. She might be short one, like brown, complex. I don't know how to describe her.
Yo, Courtney, what's going on? He says Fargo is amazing. I know. I keep trying to watch it, and I don't know. It just
Dude, you have to. I know you're gonna love it.
Okay, I will watch it. She was the cop. She was Rosie Perez is Montoya. Plasti, since we love Arrested Development so much, and we became friends just from watching that show, I will try to continue watching Fargo because of that friendship.
Dude, watch season 1 to 3. 1, 2, and 3. Season 4, I started watching that. I came like a few episodes from the finale and stopped it. I don't know. The last season was produced, I believe it was for Amazon, so no Netflix. It's another take on the like the lore of the saga, because they have like recurrent themes like greedy and good people versus bad people, and I don't know. You have to watch. Did you see the Fargo movie from the Coen brothers back then?
No.
Okay.
Was the last season the Chris Rock season?
Yeah, the Chris Rock. Yeah, that was the last season. The fourth and last season. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I have tried.
That's like. Don't watch that season. That season is not bad, but it's like another. It's like another. It feels like another series. But the other 3 seasons are like no connection. They are like happening in different periods of time chronologically on the same place, but they feel like the same series. So, but different characters. That those 3 first seasons are pretty good. Pretty good. No, that like the best series made since Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. I hope that comes back, because
it will. But 2020
recently had a heart attack.
Can wait.
As a fellow Mezco collector, Plasti, do you feel like once you put the accessory tray back into the Mezco box and you close it, do you feel like you'll never take it out again? I feel like once I have I have the Joker here. I put the tray back on and I put the tray back into the box. It's below me, and I feel like once I put that into the Mezco pile of boxes, I'm never going to see them again, and it feels terrible.
What accessory? What Joker? The new one.
Yeah.
What I did was I kept the figure out. Took the jacket off because I like it with the April on it, and had all the accessories on the suitcase, and had it with the suitcase. So it's all handy. But yeah, I display the figure with the accessories I like in hand, and the other ones go back in the box. I hardly see them. Only when I need. Only when I need like a comparison interview or something, like I go to the box and pull it out.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's just, I feel like you pay all this money, you get all this cool stuff, but if you display it, you don't just dash all the accessories on the ground next to it. So how do you?
That's too much.
How do you really make the most of it?
You can't. It's just too much. I was talking like a fellow 2-day crew member about that from comparing Mafex to Mezco, because I had a hot take on Mafex. I'm not a hater on Mafex, but I cannot pass for a hater because lately, like 2-3 years back from they are charging like way too much, and I feel like some of the figures don't like show in the tray what you pay. Like they are short in accessories, like stuff like that. Like the paint is not like the best. Let's not talk about the QC issues.
Yeah, but for a while they were known for some QC problems.
Yeah. They have gotten better for sure. Yeah. But as I am known to be a Mezco fanboy, they always Payson always give me a hard time. But figures Mezco are like also $100 over. Yeah, but when I open that box, I see a lot of stuff there. That's what I always say to them. And I feel like that, like it's not it's not like they are the same price, or they could be even expensive. But what I pay, I see in the box. Mayfix, I don't know. what I'm paying that price. And it all came to an obvious discussion when the recent Iron Man they did with the proton cannon.
Right.
That thing, that thing's crazy.
I think I'm going to be I'm out for Mafex going forward. The delays don't really bother me. Like, you know, I'll get it when I get it. I don't have to pay until then. It's just that I already have some of these characters in like a Legends form. Do I need to pay that much more money to get that character? Like, I had the Jim Lee Cyclops and I bought into the hype of Mafex. Oh, this Cyclops looks amazing, this and that. And I grabbed it and it's just I didn't really need to do that. And some of the stuff is I don't know, it's a little bit more expensive than I need to for that jump from a Legends, in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna pick and choose my battles there and go with avoiding Mafex from now on, unless it's really, really unique.
But what about DC? Because for Marvel you have Marvel Legends, but for DC you don't have no anyone doing the Hush, Batman or Superman. That generally style. We have Tony Mac doing his own thing on his own scale, on his own designs, basically. So we are like in need of a $20 DC brand.
Oh, and I agree. I bought Hush Batman too. I have that.
Yeah, and Superman.
Superman I didn't get. I kind of.
Superman is great.
I don't regret it. There aren't a lot of toys where I regret not getting. I mean, I see enough pictures of it that I will get. I'll just be happy off of that. But you know, something like MJ with all the shoes, something like that. That's more unique. I'm cool with something like that. But I don't even know why I ordered that Magneto because I'm like, oh, Age of Apocalypse Magneto, this is great. You know, why? You know, I don't think Hasbro's going to do it like this, and sure enough, they do. And
of course,
and
given time, Hasbro gonna do it. Is what we keep telling Billy Moon for his Cyber Spider-Man, the Spider-Man, the gray mechanical stuff. I don't know what it's called properly.
Yeah, or the armored one.
The armored one. That's right.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, they're gonna do it because they're gonna do it. They do everything, man.
I do enjoy the Mafex Spider-Man, that comic one, even though it's a few years old now. It's pretty cool. And you know, even when people start talking about, oh, what if they did Ben Reilly Spider-Man? What if they did Sensational? And I'm in that hype where I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. But then it's like, do I really need to pay 100 and I don't know 50 for how many years from now to get a Ben Reilly Spider-Man? Like I'm pretty cool with the Legends one also.
And that's and it's basically like the same figure with a repaint. So
yeah,
that kills it.
If someone said if Mezco did a Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider with the soft goods with the red hoodie, then I'd be like, you know what? That's worth spending money on because it's a little bit different. It's soft goods and it's a different thing. So I'd be down to check that out.
Yeah, for sure. Let me just. I skip the whole FX Marvel deal because no, but DC I couldn't because I started with Batman and that's a spot for me. You were asking me earlier why or how did I get into Mezco? It was for that Batman Returns. That
oh yeah, same.
Yeah, funny enough, I was following on Instagram Grandpa Batman. I don't know if you know him, right?
Grandpa Batman.
Yeah, Grandpa Batman is part of the Bad Force Radio with Robs and Bad for Tom. Yes. Yeah. Well, he's like a main Dark Knight Returns Batman guy. Posted a picture of the figurine of Batman: The Dark Knight Returns that came with a special edition Blu-ray back in the day. And when I can find that, I was asking like you. He told me, that wasn't. Explain me where he got it. But it was like a few years past since then. I went on eBay. I went everywhere trying to find the figure. And I couldn't. So I went YouTube for our reviews to see I've been missing. And I found I don't know what channel. It's like Pizza Toys Time, something like that. They were
Mm.
interviewing Pierre and the guys for the launching of the 112 Collective. That it got postponed from the January 15 date because of the dogs. I don't know, strike or something. And they were showing the three main variants for the Dark Knight. I was like hooked, man. I was okay. I need that. But that time it was like April 2015.
Wow,
Those
you remember
variants
the
were
date?
sold out. Yeah, because it was like a few months before my birthday. And I'll tell you why. Like a week later, Mezco on a Twitter, like on their Instagram, posted like, "Hey, we found like a few boxes of these Dark Knight Returns MDX figure on the warehouse. They are on sale now." Boom, I got it. That was my first one, and then I got through a couple stores, local store, some pre-order for the MDX version and the regular one, like the gray and black. So the day of my birthday that year was June. It was a Saturday, so I drove like
To
4 hours
Saturday.
to
Wow.
another city to pick them up. Yeah, because I was off work, and I went to another city just to get those figures. Man, I was so excited. I have the three first editions, and man, I couldn't like wait for a more Mezco. But sadly, that year they only put like those Batman and Dr. Dre. So I bought those Doctor Dre. I can't remember the name. Come on, the second figure is Just Red. They put out
Oh,
Batman and
just
Dr.
read. Yeah,
Dre, Just Red,
just read.
and nothing else that year. So I have to wait like 2016 to get like the BBS stuff and the old thing that they put the Joker, the the guy from Star Trek, all that
Yeah,
the figures they started with. But yeah, 2015 they dropped that the Dark Knight Returns. They hooked me. I'm still here, man.
I think that was the first one. That was the first one I got from Mezco as well. And I remember being into 112 and be like, oh, $60 US for a Batman? This is crazy. But then, it was at that time I was like, this is everything that I want. It's 112. It's you don't see any of the joints. It's soft goods. It's
Huh?
got the posability. Like this is fantastic. But I remember like $60. I don't know. That's gonna be tough. But I jumped in, like let's do it. $60, and then now what are we at? We're like double the price almost, and I've
Yeah,
got
like
like
95
11
is
Batman.
like a yeah. But
Exactly.
for me, it was like a no-brainer because I love that Batman, and I was already paying figure prices, like they were like $60 also. So for me, it was like an easier decision.
For sure. Hey, Paul Morales, thanks for tuning in. You got to
And
go. We'll check you next time. Check you next week. Hankin is here. What's going on? And I think that's a window. What's up? What's up? Man, this is. Did you even know like 2 hours went by?
what? Come on, it's already time. Damn, I
No, no,
didn't.
I'm not saying it's time. I'm saying like 2 hours went by. Like we've just been chatting, man. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, no idea. I
How's
lost track
how's
of
that
time.
wolf articulation?
Dude, it's amazing. The head, the head alone has like more articulation than look. And looks clean from almost every angle. That
Heck yeah.
is great. Look at this.
That's so
This
cool. I'm
is
pretty sure I
awesome.
pre-ordered that set just for that wolf.
You're gonna be happy because not only has the articulation but looks great in most of the of. Yeah, I don't think this thing has like a bad angle because all the moving looks fluid.
That's cool, man. A
This is
lot of
great.
these
This is great.
articulated
Yeah,
animals.
and yeah, look funky.
796
The
Studio
thing I
says
don't.
I'm disabling folks today. Sorry to interrupt you. Say that again.
No, the snake has like they got me legs. So When you move it to the front, they go back. So I'm gonna have to oil these joints or break them. I still broken any of these classified series. So I'm hoping this ain't the first one.
Why does it sound like you want to break something? You want to do a video with Mario?
No, I honestly don't. But I am known to push my figures to the extreme in my videos. A lot of people always comment like, "Dude, I couldn't do that with my figure because I don't know." But this is the way I've always played with my toys since little. I always take them apart and change his arms with the jaws. Like they have like the screw in the back that you can take out and disassemble and change the pants from the torso. I do that like at 6 year old. So
Oh wow.
yeah. I grew
Hey,
up
Gonzo, have a
like
good night,
breaking
man.
my figures and customizing them.
So you've been doing this. You've been collecting this for a long time.
No, I had a lot of toys when I was a kid because I was like the only. I had three older sisters, so I was the only boy in the house. So they bought me toys so I could be entertained. I didn't have like a lot of toys, but the ones I had was like the ones I wanted, like Master of the Universe, Massinger Z, Massinger, or Massinger, como quieren llamarlo, GI Joes, of course. Then, of course, when I get to high school, I like put them away, and my mother gave them to my cousins. So that was the end of that. Yeah, for all high school, collecting baseball cards. That was like my
Baseball cards.
hobby back in the day. Oh yeah,
Sweet.
I collect baseball cards like from 92 to 97, 98. Then I stopped it and bought like single ones like from the players I admire too.
Well, you know what happened in '92.
Yeah, I know. Dude,
The
that
Blue
team.
Jays
I'm gonna
were
ask you
the
something.
World Series.
That letter found you use is because of the Blue Jays, no? The letter,
Which one?
like the unboxing tour thing.
I don't think I intended for it to be that, but now that you pointed out, it is the same font with the 3 or 4 lines making out the letter.
Yeah.
That is the classic Blue Jays font. Huh.
Yeah,
Did that
for the
seep
numbers.
into my
Mm-hmm.
subconscious?
I think you have.
That's awesome, man. Thanks for pointing that out. That's funny because this logo is inspired by the Raptors logo, the one.
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah, because it's Toronto Raptors, and there's should be a raptor in the middle.
Yeah.
So that's
Look,
the sports
that expression of that monkey of your logo is great.
Thanks, man.
I love that logo. Your logo is great. But that expression is like so. Like I don't want to say malicious, but like it's like that guy. He's into something.
He's mischievous. It's kind of got the same vibe from a Plunderling, where they're planning something. They're up to no good. You know.
Yeah. He's got something going on. Look, but the Blue Jays. Those were like the World Series. The first World Series I saw was like the 90s, the 1990, with the A's and the Reds. But that I only saw like 2 games, and that I don't care. The 91 season, I was like from the first game. It is like Brave and Twins. I was hooked. My favorite team back then was the Chicago White Sox because there were 2 Venezuelans playing there, Jose Guillen and Wilson Alvarez. Anyways, and I saw the World Series, and the first one I saw like with emotion was like the 92 or 93. So, of course, 92 I wanted I wanted to the Braves to lose, so I was aiming for the Blue Jays.
Nice. And I think we've lost Mario on all the baseball talk.
Ah, man, sorry.
Hankin says totally hyped for new Plunderlings reveal in the next few weeks. Oh, really?
Oh, that could be interesting.
That's cool. Yeah. Kevin is subconsciously a sportsman. What do you mean subconsciously? Super
Plays baseball.
consciously. I play baseball. I went to the game, a game the other day. I played baseball this. Mario says I'm taking notes. He's like, watch 92 World Series highlights to understand what Kev and Plasti are talking about. Oh man, new Plunderlings! I'm excited. I haven't been paying.
If I'm honest, in this World Series, I was rooting for the Phillies. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, that's enough from Plasti for tonight. I guess everyone have a good.
No. It's like I like both teams, but I always when the teams are like, they are not involved. I like to root for the underdogs. And that year, the Phillies was like the sensation that nobody expected to be there.
Nice. Well, I I'm just I watched my home team.
I was playing, man. You don't have to call me like that.
No, there's so many players to keep track of. I can't I can't follow everyone on every other team.
Yeah. You born
Kevin,
there in Toronto?
No. I was born in Hong Kong and I moved here with most of my toys.
Okay.
Being an only child, my parents packed everything over, most of everything. And that's why when sometimes people see my collection, they're like, oh, is this all your toys from your childhood? Part of me wants to say yes, but it's not. It's from like the last few years. There's some stuff that I have kept from my childhood in a box somewhere because I guess they don't really display that well. But this passion and this hobby, that's where it comes from, having all that stuff. Like I posted a picture the other day of my 89 Toy Biz Batcave because I still have that box in my garage. I think my parents bought it from Kmart or yeah, I think from Kmart. I don't know how, all those years ago. So, we even kept the box still. So,
oh man,
so
that's great.
That's been a lot of fun.
That's a dream for a lot of collectors because there's an age when we like the toys get to a second level of importance like a kid. As a kid, like when you get to the high school, and most of our parents are at least in Latin America, they give those away to other cousins, and we love that. At the time, we don't care that much, but later, if we picked up the hobby, like, man, I wish I have that. I wish I have my GI Joe from when I was a kid, for example, and the vehicles and stuff. But probably they were still. I have when you said that, like you moved and you took all your toys with you and your parents and stuff. But I have a lot of McFarlane baseball MLB figures in Venezuela back there in my home. Yeah, man, like probably I have like 100.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched last week. When I came to Canada, I actually had my own Ninja Turtle suitcase, and it was filled with just Ninja Turtle toys that I brought onto the plane with me. Little Hong Kong Kev. Prime says they sent Kev and Hit toys to Canada. His parents were because in Hong Kong it's really really crowded. Basically everywhere is apartments because the real estate, there's so little of it, so you just got to start building up, right? So everyone's in like a little apartment. Maybe we're running out of room. They're like, we have to go to another country to get space for all these toys. It's possible. FlyZone21, thanks for stopping by tonight. Says, have a great night. This was fun. We'll be watching Plasty's videos very soon. Buenas noches.
Sir.
Buenas noches.
I think I'm gonna do a swap here. I like the figure. I don't like these pants. I don't know.
You don't like the pants?
Yeah, I don't know. The figure looks awesome, but the pants are like too clean or too light colored. I don't know what it is. Something's throwing me off.
Is there?
I have
is
the
there
other
any
two
storylines?
So I'm.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was saying that I have the other two version previous to Roblox, so I'm gonna see if there's a better match.
Is there any storylines out there right now that you're interested in, but you're not collecting due to space reasons?
Well, if I'm honest, I would like to get more of those NBA interviews, but they are hell expensive right now, and I don't think they are doing them anymore. So I have to backtrack them. But I don't know, for space reasons. I don't know. I think like most like spaceships, man. I will have to do. I would like to have the space to display or to have spaces, or even in boxes, like that Razor Crest Thunder Tank, man. But yeah, the 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 Super 7 Simpsons, man.
Oh, nice.
Those looks, yeah. I obviously we think that they're gonna go long with that line, long and hard. So, man, I don't know how I'm gonna keep away from those figures.
It is a long TV show, like 30 seasons. So if depending on whatever that contract is or whatever their license is, there can be a lot of stuff to collect.
Yeah, the hint I get from that figure is like they are doing so deep cut reference. Like I think they are planning getting a lot of versions from the character, a lot of characters. Because Pucci, come on, man. Seems Homer with the suit from the space trip. They could go like three random and a regular Homer. No, they did Homer, but like a weird version one. So I don't know, man. I'm scared.
All right. Well, since we're on that topic, I spoke earlier in the beginning of this episode that I'm going to have a video up early that I need to edit. I am actually talking with somebody from Super Siete about The Simpsons.
No way. When?
I just have to edit it and post it. Channel members, if you are the Butter Rangers tier, I believe, will have access to the video first for, I don't know, like 24 hours or something. I don't know how all that works. After which it will be public for everyone. I just need to edit said video and post it. I'm hoping to do it sometime this weekend. It's also my son's birthday weekend, so I might not have that much time, but there will be content that comes out a little bit earlier for the channel members on YouTube, just to that's one of the perks, I guess. So if you want to give it a try, post the link somewhere. And if people are still here, don't forget to donate to Toys for Tots. I'm going to give a nice reminder every 2 hours if we go another 2. My God,
that's what I call a perk for being a member. I recently started my membership tab or an option, and I did like 3 tiers. No, the ultimate tiers, like the subscriber there can choose which figures I review and ask questions that I answer in the video and like that. Yeah, but I only promote that like in 3 videos. I don't know, man. I'm the world on that. And guess who was the second? There's only three channel member right now. The second one, the first one was my wife. The second one was Omar Vasquez. Man, how cool is that?
What a nice guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Dang,
Insane.
what a
And,
nice guy.
yeah, and I was
Omar
like, yeah, man. And check this out. Like this guy is a godsend. Like I started the promotion. No? I did a post on YouTube. I did a post on Instagram. I did a mention video like I'm going to start my channel membership and I'm going to offer this and this. Also my podcast version, everything. No, like the first day my wife joins in. Good. Passes like 1 week, nobody. Okay. 2 weeks,
Uh-oh. Is this my
nobody.
internet?
I
This
was
is my
like
internet.
getting sad. I was like, yeah. I was like, no, this is not working. I don't know. And I remember I hit up. Wait, I thought, wait. If you start this and passes them on, and nobody is getting in, what would you do? And he said like, maybe I need to close. I don't know. I was feeling like, and then one random afternoon I was lunching with my wife, and I opened the tab and said, two members. The other one was Omar.
Well, Prime says Omar V is my hero now. Sorry, Mario, you're getting dumped. Oh my goodness. Clockwork Orgy says that's
I'm gonna
way more.
this.
Come on.
What
Way
did he
more
say?
content. He says that's way more content than Wade. You
Oh,
guys
of
have
course
fun
it
over
is.
there. You guys have fun on the channel. Just
No,
keep promoting it.
we have fun. We have fun by mocking of the lack of content. like the other day, he finally was up to do a member channel video, no? And he was like, his reaction to the first chapter of the What If series, no?
Right.
And he uploads the video, and somehow YouTube didn't notify the members, so the members couldn't see the video. He was like for
I
an
saw
hour,
his
like
post
I
about it.
can't, I can't believe that, and he had to make it public that right there and then.
Oh no! Oh
So we go,
no!
okay, we finally get a member content, and it's a public video. Nice.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's too bad. Shoot.
I'm
I should
opening
remind.
this. I'm,
Yeah. Open it.
I'm opening this whole figure just because I want to.
That's a good enough reason. That's the best reason to do it, man. Open it because you want to.
Yeah.
Let's go. Next week, unboxing Thursdays has to be on Wednesday. Just to remind people, Wednesday, because on the 2nd, which is the Thursday, I will be watching Shang-Chi. The week after that, I believe, is the 9th. I will be here, hopefully, with a special guest, another special guest, Robo. You might have heard of him.
Oh, really?
And the week after that is Trevor, 1/6 shooter, on the 16th of September. So very excited to have those gentlemen on later on. Well, next month. Jason says, Buenos noches, amigos.
Anoche, Jason.
What he said.
I was going to do...
That's cool. Which version of the Hulk is that?
This is the one for the Avengers 2012 movie.
Cool, man. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I should show off this dio. Hold on.
Go for it.
So,
do you guys in the chat also smell the figures when you pop them out of the tray?
Smell the figures?
Yeah, don't you?
If there's an odor, I'll get a hit of it whether I choose to or not, but I don't deliberately go and smell it, if that's what you're asking.
Sure, it's great. Like the plastic paint, I don't know, man. It's like there's certain brands like they have like unique smells. You should try, man.
Some of the older DC stuff, whatever plastic they used, it smelled like somebody had been smoking up in the factory or something.
Come on, man. I'm talking about good smells.
Oh, good smells. Well, no. I guess you truly are a Plasti Adicto if you're smelling your figures.
Like chemicals, I don't know, like paint, plastic, I don't know. It's great. I don't know.
All right, here we go. So I just wanted to have a different kind of theme when I'm doing some reviews and some pictures, something different. You know, not always just as much as I love my alleyway diorama by Smez, which is amazing. You know, I just got to change it up a bit. I think this thing looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
This might not be the figure to display it with, but you know, he's got some layers here, a lot of depth, some raised bricks here, some different patterns. I believe the window is 3D printed, and he was able to paint that up and add it into the diorama. So I'm pretty excited for this one. You know, you can use it for Nosferatu. You can use it for Mythic
The Crow.
Legions, which yeah, something like that. So if I'm going to take a picture of it after tonight, and I'll post it on my Instagram, and I'll post the Instagram of the gentleman who made it, so you guys can check it out if you're interested in more of his work. I think High School Creations wants to check it out. Yeah, because Trevor 16 shooter, who's just a fantastic dude, sent over to me this Mythic Legions that I received last week, but I wanted to save it for when he comes on. He sent it to me because he wanted it to go with my horse that I bought and I did a review for, but I didn't really have anything for it to go on, like to go on the horse. So he sent this over. It's super nice. So I'm gonna wait for that, and this would probably look really great in that diorama. So,
right?
What's that?
The horse you're talking about is a Mythic Legion one.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, I saw that.
Are you into any of those?
I pick up three, like the red. I don't know, the one that's like the red. I don't remember the names. Like Knight and Armor Red. One of the skulls, like with the armor suit plate, and I pick up the one like is from in spite of the Matter of Universe of the Universe figures. The blue one like it's like Trapjo. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, they have a
one.
wave where they're like homages to Masters of the Universe characters and colorways. I recall.
I picked that one, and I wanted to pick the purple because it's like the purple panther from Skeletor, and the one like this is tiger from him. But I was like disappointed, like the joints were painted, and the blue one I have started to chip, and I kind of lost my interest in those ones. It was like a downer for me. But the figures look great. That's
they do.
Yeah, the scope is fantastic. I just wish they didn't paint the joints, man. At least in those one, sad, pretty sad.
I can kind of hear it in your voice. The sadness.
Yeah, but because I'm a huge Master of the Universe, and I was dreaming like picking these three and put them like next to the Master of the Universe, you know? Nah,
right.
For $50, I don't know. And then the thing is like it's like this. There's a lot of competition out there for your money, so I don't know.
Right.
It's like easy dumping lines when there's a new one getting like G.I. Joe's or now Super 7 Simpsons or the Silverhawks or I don't know. Too much content figures coming out. So it's like, okay, you had your chance with the Legions. You failed me.
At least you can say you've tried it and you gave it a shot and you handled it, and you're making your judgment based on actually handling the product, whereas you know a lot of people online are just poo-pooing this and that and it's no good based on
for sure.
they've seen. So at least you can say that, right?
Yeah, that's something I've come to try to do as a YouTuber, because they often ask me my opinion on figures I don't have or lines I don't collect, and I return like this looks like this or this looks like that, but I don't know until I get it in hand, because it's different, man. And I think like that's when you find a YouTuber that has like a way of seeing or explaining things, like you feel closer to your heart. You could ask them like the question you need to answer on those type of things you don't see in your reviews because you think because you know their answer is like could be closer to what you expect from the figures, you know, and that's like the
Right.
thing I got from a lot of YouTubers I watched back in the day, like when I started watching YouTube videos, like the amazing, like Wade, Robo, Daredevil, like Thing, like each one of them like has a unique perspective, like suited my expectation of a figure depending on the articulation or the accessories or the looks or something. So I don't know. I'm not like an entertain. I don't watch reviews for entertainment. I watch them for information.
Right.
I don't know if whenever people ask me like, why do you like Dog Layer, for example, or Toy Bro, or because they are like top notch giving information about the
Mhm.
figure, the character, the company, like they do the reviews like what I call review for reviewers. You know, I love those guys. Those guys like I wish, for example, Dog Layer had like have like we have like more following because I don't know every video he makes or following on social media, whenever he talks about something, you almost always get something from that, and
Oh,
that thing
okay.
like is valuable. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We have what's going on? We have the wolf pack in the house. Thank you
So
for being here. Do you have
let's hold
any
this.
extreme sets?
No, the ones like that flat boards and some stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I have seen them, and there are like two or three that I wanted to pick up, but I haven't had the chance.
So
Like the subway and other
yeah.
like that looks good.
I have the subway. I don't have the space to set it up, and I've kind of been on the fence about it just because like, oh, it's just printed. You know, how is that texture going to look in the background? But then I noticed these new sets, and they're my friend posted up on his store heroesworld.ca, and it looks like there there's like more depth in some of these new dioramas and these new sets, like this hotel lobby kind of thing. They have stairs now, and
Hmm?
doorways and arches and stuff, and you can always reconfigure it. So it seems like you can get a lot of depth if you do toy photography, um, when you set up some of these dioramas. So I've been kind of eyeing some of these, and I don't know, they're looking pretty good.
What I've
I think
heard
that's one
is
of the
like
newest ones.
you have to be careful with the lighting so they don't look
Mhm.
like they don't reflect the light when you don't want them to.
Right.
But I've heard good thing about them.
Because I guess the finish of the paper or the glare,
Yeah.
depending on how you light it, it might bounce off and just takes away from the look that you
Mm-hmm.
might be going for, the realism that's there. They
Yeah, from
do
the
have
depth.
1/18th. They have 1/18th scale dioramas as well. But if you want something quick and simple, and like if you can make stuff, you can add props to change the setup up a little bit. I think you can make it work. I should really do a video of the subway and see if it's any good.
Did you open it that yet?
No, it's still in the box in the bag that it came in.
Well, but because one thing I've always heard I've often heard from people that get it is that they are bigger than they thought it would be.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I've set them. I've seen them set up in my friend's shop, and it's huge. Like the police station is probably like this big, this tall, and there's multiple rooms. You can fit a whole desk and do multiple scenes in there. That Hulk is a beast. Let's see.
Great. He has three heads. One of them sucks, but the other ones are gold. Yeah, look at this, man. I don't know what he's saying there.
Yeah, that's the
He has like a dog face for his IG post. I don't know,
that's the
but this
time.
one is yeah, man. But this one is great.
Uh, there's a question for both of us from David de la Huerta says, what's your favorite toy line? Is it about scale or likeness? That's tough. That's tough.
My favorite toy, I have to say, Mezco.
Mezco?
Today, yeah. Because the figure, I don't know, not much of likeness or scale, but much of the time is like the complete package, you know? The
Hmm.
the the what you get is like the bank a bang for your buck every time or most of the time. They always look good. They move pretty good for having clothes. I don't know. They are not the most articulated, but they are not status. And they also had like accessories like you
Accessories
don't
for
find
days.
anywhere else. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like moving parts. I don't know. They put so much love. Like when I open a figure from them, it's like no. I'm not gonna say it's experience because, but it's great. It's a great moment because they put so much in the box. They put so much in the figure, the suit, the texture. Like you can put three figures with the same body inside the clothes, but they don't look the same because the cloth is could be so much different from one
Yep.
another that the reuse is kind of like non-existent. So I love the line because of that, because they look great. And I don't know, man. There's something like you say, like not seeing the joints there. It's like I don't know. It's a good feeling. I know there's a other companies like Hot Toys or Enterprise like do that on 1/6 scale, but 1/12 for me is like the scale I do. So yeah, it could be because of the scale.
Yeah. I think from the first Punisher that I got from Mezco, like you said, there's so many accessories, and the fact that they're kind of functional, like magazines or whatever can go into the gun, muzzle flares would go in. The new Joker has the doctor tools that actually work, like the
Yeah,
scalp,
man,
the,
that's
the tongs
incredible.
actually. This is me doing the tong clipping motion. I mean, that's just a level of detail that nobody asked for it. You know, if
Hmm.
if someone got that accessory from any other toy line, they're not going to be like, man, I really wish these were real working tongs so that my figure can, like, no, we don't really care. But getting that, and it's just like, wow, these work. Like they put the work into making these. I think that's really really awesome. And
Yeah.
there's so many accessories for Mezco. But my favorite one, and is it to scale? Man, that's tough. I think I'm basing my favorite one currently is a company, whoever's making the property that I really like right now. So I'm uh really into Power Rangers, and I'm really into, for the moment, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
So the Super
Oh,
7
Super
Ultimate
7.
Turtles that are like, give me that whole feeling of getting the same turtles that I had back in the day. That's probably the reason. I mean, dude, this is the suitcase that I used when I came to Canada. Like Ninja Turtles. Let's go.
Little
Right?
cave. Little
I
cave.
had a Game Boy in here. I had all my Ninja Turtles action figures, comics. I had a Game Boy in here and like 24 AA batteries because it's like a 16-hour flight. So
How old were you?
5.
Okay.
So in terms of characters and properties that I love, it would be that. Um, the next thing is like, uh, Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but it's kind of hard to collect Black Series. I don't love Black Series. Is that weird? I love
Hey,
Star Wars, and those are the toys that you can get with Star Wars. Um,
but why? What did you
but
the ones they have put out for the Mandalorians are good,
they
in
have
my
a lot of
opinion.
good figures, but I feel like there can be more there, and
Hmm.
missing some accessories sometimes.
Hands
Uh,
for me, hands. They need to put
and
hands, man.
yeah,
Yeah, extra hands. They
so
need that for sure.
but overall, I think Legends is probably right below my Ninja Turtles stuff, just because getting they're constantly providing like a huge universe
Yeah.
that you can have for your collection, and just always improving on their products and stuff. So that might be that will be my
Yeah.
answer.
I remember the day that I did that live with Wade, and apparently there was Rick and there was Adam, no? And we were
Mhm.
talking about Tony Mac, about McFarlane Toys. And I was saying like we need a company that takes the license DC, like Hasbro has done with Legends, like do them all for $20 and give me every character and every comic. We need that because we had like DC collectibles that didn't work. We have I don't know. We need that, and I think Hasbro has done like the perfect job exploring all characters under
Mhm.
the Marvel brand because it's tough. You know how many well, of course you know how many comics Marvel have, and then now you have the movies, and now you have the series, and okay, so keeping all the consumers there and with products with quality, it's tough, man. But it's exactly what we need because, like I told you, I'm not in that many of the comic versions of the characters, but they gave me the ones I wanted, and now
Right.
the movie and other series. So they're giving something always for everyone, no? And I wish DC has a company that do that from them. And I remember that day I said that to them, and I said in the chat somebody mentioned like I hope Hasbro one day get DC, and that would be great. That would be because I feel that with the Mandalorian. I'm not much into the prequels Star Wars. I get the figures because they are great figures.
Mhm.
But the Mando ones, they have done a great job. Like the Bo-Katan is awesome. I
Oh,
know I know
fantastic.
Cheney complains because the articulation is single jointed on the knees and the elbows, but the
Yeah.
face is incredible, man. So yeah, for $20, 23 bucks, I only wish they include like the interchangeable hands, and it feels
Yeah.
or something like when they're holding the weapons because they all got like the Lego hands, always like this.
Yeah, because
That's a joke
if
with me.
you give me a clone, if you give me Echo,
Hmm.
or and you get two C grip hands because he's holding two blasters. That's his two weapons. But once you holster those, he's just like this all the time.
Uh huh.
So he
Same
always
case with
has to be
Bo-Katan.
holding his weapons.
Mhm.
It is not ideal to have something like that. Prime's got to go. Thank you, Prime, for sticking around that long. I think it was just for
Take
you.
care, Prime.
That that is the Black
Yeah,
Series. I forget what
Mandalorian.
it's called. Yes, Mandalorian. I was very excited that
Looks,
you were the one who won it in the stream that day.
and I wanted this version because I have the regular one. This was like Amazon's club, right? Or something like that, or Walmart or something. I
This
don't know what it
was
was, but
a
no, the Walmart.
Toys R Us exclusive here, so in America, Target maybe.
Yeah,
Somebody know?
I don't know who had it, but I couldn't get it. And I remember
It
when you
doesn't matter
when you
because you.
make the post. Yeah, I couldn't get it. It was exclusive for some stupid shop or something. And I remember when you did the post. Man, I want to win this one, but up to this point, I have never won in any giveaway. So and when I won this, I was like, man, I'm so lucky. I don't complain now from not winning anything or winning small or anything or little because whenever I win something, it's something I really like.
Man, I'm so glad you got it and you left it for today. That's
Yeah,
pretty
man.
cool. Wolfpack says I
And
just picked up Wave 3 of Super 7 TMNT, and that is a Target exclusive. This two
uh,
pack.
and my
No, it's
version
cool.
is a special. My version is special because my is a buttery special edition. My came with two stick of butter straight from the butter factory. I have the bottom butter mentioned. So
Hold on. Let me see if I can get that. If I can get that zoomed in. That is. I forgot I sent you those. That's my 3D printed Butter Baron prop. That's awesome.
Man, I didn't want to tell you anything, but when the PO box sent me the pictures, I saw a little bag. I didn't know what it was, and I asked them to send me a closer shop because I said, "Is that if that is the is butter, man? I can't wait to."
Yes.
I remember the clip I made for the time Cheney was there. You were like trying to do the stickers, the sticks of butter, and you were trying some different filaments and stuff. And Cheney was kept saying like there needs to be a butter production from you. And when I saw that, you have like a model from other color and stuff. And when I saw that, wait, I come on, man, let that beings stick of butter, and they were.
That's funny. I imagine the guy at your PO box, and you're like, "Can I get more pictures? What's in there?" And then this guy's like, "Is this mantequilla?"
I don't think they knew what it was. I hope so.
No.
I hope they didn't. I hope they didn't. So I told you when I got it, I told you, thank man. I'm gonna do. I can't open this thing. All I want to do is
funny.
open the crate for the baby Yoda and put the stick of water there.
That's
But I can't open this thing.
L. Doctor
Rocha.
Rocha
Doctor Rocha. Yeah.
says hello from
¿Qué
Mexico
pasó,
City.
doctor?
Hola.
Otro Plasti Amigo. Saludos.
He is also Plasti Amigo.
Yeah, he's a regular in the chat from Plasti Amigos.
Awesome. Well, yeah, man. You put the butter. Yeah, see, I like that pack, but I already have the best car Mando, and I had the child in the pack, and I'm like, I had the
Okay.
2-pack. I had the Hot Toys coming in, so I'm like, I don't really need this. So I just wanted to make it an option for. And you know what? Couldn't have gone to a better person.
Dude, I'm a Mandalorian nuts. I told you like I don't have. I have like a few Hot Toys. Well, 2 of those Hot Toys. I have like 8 or 7, and 2 of those.
2 to 8.
No. I have like 6 or 7, but 2 of those are Mandos.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
That's good, man. Did you order the Bo-Katan?
No, but I did order the shiny armor Boba Fett.
The shiny armor. What? Sorry.
Boba Fett from the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah, man.
You've been a Star Wars fan since the beginning, I assume.
Yeah.
Was Boba Fett as badass as everyone thought he was when the movies? Did you think so in the original trilogy?
No, I couldn't get it. I didn't get all the hype until like I talked straight for a guy. So no, because this and the comic and okay, I get it. From in the movies, he was like pretty weak. Come on, he has a cool armor and stuff, but until they give him a backstory on a film, on a series or something, he's not gonna be like the legendary in the comics or anything. You're making me, because for me, like I told you, like for me, Star Wars was only 3 movies for 20 years, and that was that. I didn't have like comics or graphic novels back then in Venezuela or anything, or I didn't know anyone that had them or read them or anything. So, but for me, Boba Fett was like what do you call this girl, like Phasma. He was a Phasma, like a character that comes like 3 or 4 times with a regular suit, like looks great, but then kill them off. And then like somebody's like, no, the comics, okay. For me, the comics novels, they don't exist. And now they're finally with the Mandalorian, they did like the justice to the myth. But back then it was like just a myth. It was like a weak one. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't get it. But you know what? He does have a cool ship. This is the only one. The one I have is the Disney toy box version.
Oh yeah, I remember when you opened that. Yeah, that's great.
It looks good.
Yeah,
I dig it.
because the the whole design of Boba Fett is great. He just wasn't long enough in screen to prove it.
Right. He was such a badass, but what did he really do
Yeah.
that made him a badass? I didn't see anything. And the Boba
You know
Fett
what?
slander.
I just remember why I wanted this version too. I almost forgot this.
What's that?
Check this out.
Oh, that's right. He comes with the Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
was
not that
probably the
bad.
main thing that I would have wanted it for.
Yeah. And I
And you get the
bought
little best car plates.
yeah, a lot of them. I actually bought I don't know if it's here. And custom head. Yeah. I was watching like a play date with Robo like 3 months ago or something like that. And he showed a head with neck and all for the Black Series. I already tried it on my figures and it looks great. But I think I wanna compare this to this one, and maybe this could be the next head for this figure.
Do you like the figure arts, Mando?
Yeah. But I had to change the neck peg.
Right.
Yeah, is my camera okay?
Oh, there you go. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. It cost me like $25 or something like from Hong Kong.
Well, that's a great price.
Yeah. Maybe $30. I don't know. But it was cheap included. So yeah, it looks great. I might have to hit this neck and change it. But yeah, it looks great. And also a
That's
wire
cool, man.
cap.
That looks
This
awesome.
figure needs a wire cap, but no, this one is like looks good for a regular pose, like standing in with the legs on the chair. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
If you can get a
This is the best.
wired soft goods cape.
Yeah, I got one for the regular edition. I don't know if okay. I
Yeah, if you
had
can
a
add that
guy,
to the Black Series, it's a great combination overall.
and this one they also include a jetpack, so you can put like the cape with the
Oh, true.
jetpack and all. This is great.
Later, Courtney.
Yeah, man, I love Mando. And I was when you were talking about Mando and Star Wars, and I think it's because this is let's say Star Wars for grown people. You know, the
Star Wars for what?
movies, especially for grown up people,
Okay.
because George Lucas always stated that Star Wars is for kids and everything, but the dialogue on the trailer in the OG movies, I don't feel like they're for kids. Maybe the jokes and I don't know, but the movie like that they don't feel they feel like regular adventure movies.
Yeah.
Unless maybe they work kind of it, but the
I think he
sequels
means
they
like the prequel trilogy is more for kids, just because he was.
exactly. That felt like too much for kids in some characters, and for me that hurt. I know they got like a little kid growing up in that decade, but for me like that didn't feel the need I wanted for the Star Wars, and
Right.
also and the Clone Wars. I didn't get the Clone Wars. I only watched like the Cartoon Network Tartarovsky first run of Clone Wars because they were leading to the episode 3.
Right.
Then after episode 3, I liked that episode. I liked that episode, but I closed the book on Star Wars for me. I didn't get to the Rebels or Clone Wars, nothing until the sequels. The sequels, like again, like the Force Awakens. I got back into Star Wars, but it was different, like you said.
Right.
Until Rogue One, I feel like okay, this is not Star Wars like Star Wars I knew, but it's
Right.
close enough, you know.
But in the Star Wars
The
universe.
Empire, the stuff like yeah, exactly. And now the Mando is like the perfect combination of the feeling of the old movies, the OG trilogy, with the I don't know, with the greediness of Rogue One. So for me, it's
Mhm.
like Mando is they have Grogu and everything you all you want to say, but for me, it's for grown folks, for grown people. They're not for kids, and maybe that's what I like them about it. There's joke, there's adventure, there's everything we got in the
Mhm.
first movies, but and on a more serious note. That's great. That's what I need. I still watch um, the Bad Batch and enjoy it a lot. Even though I didn't watch Clone Wars, I enjoy it a lot of the Bad Batch. But for what it is, I know it's a mixed uh, production for kids and for all guys for us. But I know what it
Yeah,
is exactly. But I have Mandalorian.
for sure. It's you know what? The Rebels team for Black Series is probably one of the best complete teams though, for the Black Series figures. So it's a pretty good show. But those toys, I think if I bring it back to the Black Series line, that's one of the pretty awesome looking teams. It's a decent show. Like you said, it is for kids, but there's some good content in there. It's there's so much in the Star Wars universe spanning however many decades in that whole galaxy. There, I'm hoping there's always going to be something for somebody. You know what the
Hmm.
craziest part is? Have you ever thought about this? Somebody who watched the original trilogy when it came out, and I know this seems kind of dark, but like they, and then they died. Okay, and then they don't know that there's more Star Wars after that.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
know what I mean? They never
You,
got to experience
you know
anything
what?
after that.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
that blows my that's
yeah,
crazy to me. And then I'm like, that could be me someday, in however many years. Are they still going to be making more Star Wars after that? Is there going to be more content? Like, enjoy all this stuff that's here. So you never know.
yeah,
Like, I mean, who would have known however many years later he's like, I'm going to make a prequel trilogy and revive all this stuff. It's just it, why do I think about stuff like that? That's really dark. Am I right? Is that really dark? It's very morbid.
but I have some darker thought about that
Oh
around
shit.
that. Yeah. But uh, but I've never putting that into that perspective of let's let's enjoy what it is now what we have because yeah, there's people that didn't have the chance that maybe could have no.
Yeah.
What I do, what I did is like, sad this person passed away. I didn't know this. That is my thought, my thought process. Like Kobe Bryant died a year ago and didn't watch it. Or recent one, I was talking to my guys, my boys from Toy Plasti Amigos. Like this Saturday that we have a show, it's like exactly a year from Chadwick Boseman passing, and we
Oh
realized
shoot.
that we changed the whole thematic of the show. We want to ask the crew something else, and we changed it to what's your celebrity or the celebrity death that has touched you the most. And I was thinking like it's crazy. Like Chadwick did all the voices from the 3 or 4 episodes he's gonna be featured in What If, and he didn't came to watch or experience the series, or the
Oh shoot.
reaction,
That's true.
yeah, man, that I don't know. The second episode is my favorite so far for me. They all have been great, but I'm expecting to see what's gonna be like the last one he shows. Like I think it's like 7 or 6. Like it's like the last he recorded because that's gonna be weird, like not having
Yeah.
him experience his character because cinematically he gave birth to that character like no
Right.
one else, like maybe Robert Downey did, no,
Mhm.
and he did something else with it, and he's not gonna experience that. That's the thought I had because I told you it was like darker. Yeah, it's sad, man.
Yo, we have Chamba in the house. What's going on, Chamba?
Chamba,
Says Mando kills it. Don't forget to check out Chamba Thursday night on High School Creations channel, Diorama
Thursday night,
Talk.
no, Saturday night.
What did I say?
Thursday.
Oh shoot, this is Thursday, Saturday night. That's what I was thinking. We have Mega J Retro in the house as Deluxe Mando. Those best car ingots are so small. Yes, be careful with those. Don't want to lose them. Okay, Figure says anytime I pre-order figures, I definitely always think to myself, please don't die before it arrives because my wife will just give them to Goodwill. Oh my god. Not that you won't be able to enjoy them. It's that your wife. No, I already have a plan. My fiance, I told her if anything happens, just contact my friend DK. He's like a little brother to me, and he'll help you get the best value. Which is why it's very suspicious when she comes down here sometimes and she's like, "Oh, how much is that toy worth?" Or what's the most valuable toy in your collection? I'm like, what are you planning? What do you have in mind? Why are you asking?
Weird enough, it's like a common question I get whenever I get to another people channel or something. Like people in the chat always curious, maybe because they don't know either what to do, no? But they always like, have you thought what you're gonna happen with your toys when you're not here? That's a regular common question, man. I get every like single time I'm wherever am I talking about toys. There's always one person who has that inquiry. Maybe they don't. Maybe they have like the same problem. They don't. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
No, yeah. You think they're just looking for guidance?
Yeah. I think they are as lost as I am, man.
No, it's funny because I've had that conversation with my friend, and he's like, I'm like, how long? And this is before I started the channel, so I'm way too deep into it now. But before I started, I'm like, where do I see all this toy collecting going? Where is this gonna go? What's gonna happen? And he's like, you'll be out of it by the time you're late 30s. 40.
Yeah, right.
And then now I'm looking, I'm just like, oh shoot, that's not that far off. I don't see this stopping anytime soon. And then I see other people in the community who are older, and and they still enjoy collecting and talking about toys. It's like, why even put a limit or range on the age in which you need to stop? I mean, if it's still, as long as I'm having fun with it and enjoying it, I think it can keep going, and as long as you can get the toys.
Yeah, Wade always say, "I'm gonna collect until I die." Yeah, maybe me too.
figures to the grave.
Do you know he has like a coffee figure, right?
Yeah,
he has a level, so he's still planning continuing collecting after this life for sure.
Ridiculous.
That guy's crazy.
Yeah. I love it.
This Mando also has the tracking fob. That's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, and
this is the best Mando to get. Yeah, man, this is the best Mando to get for sure.
Cool, man. I'm glad I got it in your hands.
Yeah, man. He had everything. Even the Grogu is different from the regular one.
From the single pack, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Hank says, I don't have to worry about my wife offing me. Fortunately, my kids want my figures. Is that better or worse? Is that better or worse?
I don't know, man. I'm a warrior.
Mega J Retro says 44 and still collecting. Hell yeah, man. Hunting all the time. Keep at it. Plasti, though, how did you feel about the Masters of the Universe Netflix?
I love that series, man.
Yeah?
Really, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I really like it a lot. The only thing I didn't like about it is that they didn't put the whole series for one bench, for one seat.
Oh, okay. Like they broke it up into 2 parts.
And I think, let's see this. Maybe I don't like that because I think it was contraproducent for them. It was bad for them, for other guys, because I see a lot of hating for that series because they didn't get what they wanted to see, and what they wanted to see, that's gonna be like the second part. So I think that was hurting the series a lot.
Yeah, I mean the criticism of like of all these things, not enough He-Man, this and that.
Yeah,
There's more episodes. I'm not a huge Masters of the Universe fan. I know of the property, I know some of the characters. I even have some of the toys from growing up, but I was never really into the show. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this and give it a shot. And I thought it was from the introduction, I thought it was fantastic.
that's great.
So, but to hear
Great.
that people are so divided on it, you know, there's people who watch it and love it, and there's people who are like, oh, it's not about He-Man, it's about Tila. This is BS and all that stuff. So I'm interested when people say, you know, they've been fans for so long. I want to hear people who, you know, who are invested in it in that way, what their opinions are.
For me, it was a great update to the series, and I mean update in the sense like it, people I don't know, they read what they want to read on Kevin Smith part because he says he was a spiritual sequel, and it's plain like there are things they don't get to do because of right issues, because the Filmation series Mattel don't own that those episodes, right? So they couldn't do like the same aesthetic or the music or a lot of things. They only couldn't do like certain aspect that they shared with the toys. The toys were Mattel. So when they say spiritual sequence, because they're gonna continue it like that lore of Master of the Universe. The thing about Master of the Universe is like they had so much patterns, you know, and so much canon lines. They have the
Right.
comics, they have the figures, they have like the OG series, they have the 2000X series, and all in every single line they have different bios for characters. Some have them different origins, and they are not like in one line. So now we got like a continuation from the original storyline, not chapter, because every episode it was autoconclusive in the same chapter back then in the 80s. Right now they are giving us like a longer, I don't know, thematic. No, at the end of the episode, you didn't solve anything. You need to get the next one,
Yeah.
and more. When I'm gonna go spoiler here because it's been like a month and 2 days or something.
Oh yeah, we're good.
When they set on fire Mothman, is when I see, okay, this is not the same show, because up to that point it was like almost like the series from the 80s. Orko with the bad jokes, He-Man coming saving the day, the taunting forward and back with Tila and Adam. All those aspects was straight up from the series, the original
Right.
series from the 80s. When they say that guy on fire, okay, this is something else. And then He-Man strikes up and stabs Skeletor and his bleeds. That was something else. So from that point on, the series is like, okay, this is what should have happened. Skeletor couldn't lose on every episode.
Yeah.
This is when we get to see Skeletor win, because Skeletor was a joke back in the 80s. If you like that, you can go watch and back the series. The series still exists. But for us, 30 something years later, we have come to like other types of stories where the villain actually is a villain, and I was, for me, knowing Skater finally has a plan and it worked out for me, that in that moment was a payoff. Like finally I get to see it. Then He-Man, people say no, He-Man died. He-Man made a sacrifice. He sacrificed himself for saving the humanity of the earth and all the universe, according to the story that he gave to the magic going off in the whole galaxy. So for me, that's the heroic way, the most heroic way somebody could get killed. Come on. Not even Superman died being that heroic. So they did that. And for me it was great. And then past some times and everything, they get all different aesthetics. For me, that's awesome, because
Yeah.
that death has to affect everything.
Yes.
And every character has a different path now. And of course, the aesthetic is different. Obviously, there's a reason they need to sell more toys. I'm fine with that because I know what it is. But I love how they go from there, because the good and the bad forms alliance to get the power back, the magic back to Eternia. I love that part, like Evelyn and Beastman getting on with sorceress to go and do that a whole journey to recover. That for me was great. And the other
Yeah.
thing I always love about the Master of the Universe lore, it was a combination of magical and technological thing, no? For Eternia, there was the thing
Right.
about technology, laser shoot, spaceships, and there's also magic. So for me,
Yeah.
as a kid, as an adult, that is like the brand Master of the Universe. And now in this show, we see Eternia without magic, so the technological side takes over. That watching that for me like um Triclops with this the I don't know the
The
cult
cult.
he has for yeah, that for me was great. Was goofy and stuff, but those are the characters. And I love seeing that because that's like a regular progress in a grown-up show. There's still things for kids, but it's treated like a grown-up story would do in a regular series. And I think that's what most of the Master of the Universe people don't get, because the whole show, or maybe the comic books, were about one story and always he man in front, and he never loses, and he'll almost get to lose, but then he wins.
Mhm. Right.
And here it's like we're watching a movie or a regular series. And I think because I'm a junk for movies and the cinema, that I get what they're doing. Maybe other guys that are more into comics or they're also don't get it. And I get it, and I get that. But don't trash it. Wait until it's over and see what they do with it, and
Yeah.
then you say if you like it or not. For me, it was awesome. I like three or four things I didn't like, and that obviously wasn't enough to make a rant on Twitter. Not even. I love
Dude,
that series.
that moment with Mark Hamill's Skeletor, that very last scene, and he's hovering over the building, he's just laughing.
Ah,
I'm
man.
I'm not even crazy about this, but I'm watching it for what it is. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is a huge moment.
Yeah. And you know
He's
what?
laughing. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
badass.
And you know what? We were talking earlier about the moral message at the end of the show. Obviously, Master of the Universe was known for that back then in the 80s. And
Mhm.
here, I think they didn't do it that on the nose. They didn't, at the end of the show, nobody came to explain what happened and say, kids, don't do this, don't do that. But there are certain episodes where some characters learned their lessons and they spoke about it. Like the first time we met, we see Evelyn meeting Orko. Orko has like a trick when it's gonna rain, and he screws it up.
Yeah.
He goes right, and she mocks him. He said, buffoon, whatever she calls, like dismiss him. Then they talk about their fears and the magic and all that stuff with Scareglow. And then when he sacrifices and contain the base and everything, we see her like respecting him and come to know that even the small uh, guy in the galaxy can change the course forever. Like
Yeah.
that's a message. And for me, that was awesome. That's like, okay, this character, tough and mean like Evelyn, show us this message. Like it was awesome. Like he didn't like for nothing. And she was like the perfect girl or the perfect character to bring that up, because earlier
Mhm.
she like mocking. And I see that as it. Okay, this is what the message from the 80s looks now for us, and I think that's great.
Chamba brings up a good point. Says oddly enough, it's some of the voices that didn't do it for me, but otherwise it was solid.
Yeah, for me, Sarah Michelle
You
Gellar
don't have to
sound.
raise your hand. It's just me and you.
No, no,
But yes, Plasti, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar didn't do it for me. Like I hated Tila in some moments, not because her rant or her rage or anything people want to be she is or she's not, but because I don't think her voice suited up the character or the looks of the character or
For
the
sure.
expression. I don't know. It was her voice for me. It was off.
It's
But
something about
other
these
than that, I don't know.
mystical medieval stuff. They always have like it seems like people with like a British accent or something sells the
Yeah, yeah,
character or the theme better.
yeah. Well,
So when they have Queen
mm,
Cersei do the voice of evil Lynn, I'm like, she sounds amazing,
see, Marlena.
right? I thought it was
I don't know.
fantastic, but then all of a sudden you have Sarah Michelle
No, no,
Gellar who just
that she was great.
she's
Yeah,
fantastic. But then you contrast that with Sarah Michelle Gellar, who comes in with like a American accent. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it just seems like it doesn't blend together well. It kind of breaks the illusion for you as a viewer. I don't know. That's how I felt watching it.
No, for sure. And you know
And
who is voicing Queen Marlena? Alicia Silverstone. Come on. Alicia Silverstone is the voice from Queen Marlena, the mother of Adam, of Princess Adam. Yep.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, man. Let's say she didn't do it bad, but I don't know. Maybe they couldn't do, they could have done it better with someone else.
Well, I didn't think. I guess it wasn't too bad. I didn't notice anything about it.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as Stila, for sure.
It's hey, overall, I'm still gonna watch the second half. Excited for that. It's almost got me to buy the toys. I've been
I bought them. I bought them, and they're great.
I know. Yeah, they're great. You've got reviews. You have that new battle damage one, with the rotate. I have that original one.
No, that one I got. That is the Origins line. That was for like the vintage they're doing. I wasn't gonna pick that up because I don't do that line. I picked that exact figure because I had as a kid that He-Man like 3 or 4 times because the leg keep broken in the joint. They had like this rubber band getting the legs together. As a kid, I like to go and take a bath with the figures, and play in the bathroom, in the top. So I didn't know why they keep breaking in that rubber band that much. So I keep getting He-Man, and that was the one easier to get. That was the one my mother could get easier. So I got a He-Man like 3 or 4 times. And when I saw in the store with the head that looks exactly like that one, I got it. I have to get it. But the figures for the Origin line, they are good, man. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I think I have that one, the battle damage one, but I don't have any space for it here. I mean, I had Evil Lyn and He-Man in my hand at the comic book shop, and unfortunately,
From what line? From the new one?
The Revelations one, the new one.
Okay, they're great. The He-Man face is like weird, but the figures like that, they feel good in hand. They move great. The Tila one, the Evelyn one is like the best from that fifth wave, and the Battle Cat. That Battle Cat is awesome, man.
It's huge.
Pretty up. Yeah, pretty big.
If I were to get it, I would buy that line, I believe, because it's closest to scaling with everything I collect.
Yeah, that's like 7 inches. And you know what? The thing I like about how Mattel did it is like the first episode from Masters of the Universe, like all the designs, the characters were drowning, whereas like the design from the original toys. So you see Beastman, you see Evelyn, you see Tila, all they are falling like the suit they are sculpted on the OG figures or something like that. So, too close to that. So you get like the OG toys, and then you have to buy the new ones. And the second wave, I think, is Marathons that it comes with the first episode suit and all. But the rest are like I don't know who is. Beastman comes like in the second part of the show with looks. So we're gonna get both. That's great, man. They did it great.
It is very tempting. You want to go until like another 12, 15 minutes?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Sound good?
I think I could. Yeah, I'm gonna open another stuff there.
Yeah, open one more thing. I do have a question. What made you start? What made you start doing video clips for all these different live streams? What motivated you to do? Because you've done ones for me, which I really appreciate, the origin of the Butter Baron story. You do it for the Toy Amigos. You do highlights of Wade's stuff. What made you want to go and do something like that for for other channels as well.
I've only done like your clips. That was the origin, like it was two parts, a two-parter one. Like that was special. I feel from Toy Amigos and from way like two every week. Dude, the one thing about last year, it was for a lot of us on Parallel Universe became like a place to hang out.
Right.
For when the pandemic started, like we got stuck here and we got a place to meet and talk about twice a week. It was his live stream. I know there were some guys doing it there, but I felt like it was different, or maybe because I was fan from his channel from 6 years back now, that I
Right.
stuck with that. And the thing I kept seeing is like the same people or the same guys, the same core guys were showing every week. That seemed awesome. That seemed like a reunion from guys, because you get to know them, and then you got to see them in other live stream, in other chat, like in Toy Amigos or in your chat, or whoever do Jay Hernandez. You see the same name popping up, but the way Parallel interacts with the chat, they bring them up to the conversation. So you are in the chat, but you're also getting to know the other guys in the chat, because they talk to Wade and Wade respond and everything. No? So for me, those guys, I know them from Wade. I see them everywhere else, but I know them from them. The thing is, like most of the live stream, there are times where they are recurring jokes, and I love comedies with recurring jokes. So the first things like I started doing for like the backstabber was like dictionary, the backstabber dictionary. Like every Friday and Tuesday, I put on my Instagram an image with the sayings we have recently done. Like, if you don't know who's Tori Mac, and if you don't know who is Star, things we have said in the live stream that became a joke, a recurring joke.
Mm-hmm.
And those in that, people started to like that, because not everyone see the stream complete or the whole live, and they get, hey, I missed it, what is it? And in the comments was playing, and it's a way to keep in touch when there's no live, or getting like the mythology of the
The
parallel universe
mythology. Wow.
conversations. No?
No, I
Yeah,
get it. I
because
can't catch every
they are
episode. So
character jokes. Yeah.
yeah.
So that started there. Because people kept DMing me like, hey, you should add this word, you should add this word or this word to that dictionary. It was great, man. And then I don't know when, I think, okay, one day I missed that live stream because I had they moved it to Saturday, and I had they moved it to Saturday. Oh, no. Plasti Amigos did it on Saturday. I do mine with my guys on Saturday, but we have to move it to Friday. So I missed that Friday, and it was a Friday with Robo. And on Parallel Notes, I am a huge Robo fan, because back in the day we both were big Robo fans. Like before they met, we also thought like Robo is the channel we want our channel to be like someday. Like approach the content, this positive wave. Like keep setting the bad, but let's enjoy this. And he knew I was a fan. So in that, the next day I was recapping that whole life, because it was Robo. And I keep saying, I keep seeing they talking about Mezco, and they get interesting, and then they keep missing the date, because they don't know which figure came in what toy fair, in what San Diego Comic Con, and they keep like a bit going. Oh, this one was this year. This one, they keep laughing because they're clueless, and Wade says, who would know, Plastic would know, but them he's not here, because I told him, dude, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there because I have this commitment. So that, I think that was the first clip I did, because I did like, come on, one show I missed, and Robo, and this guy, come on. And from then on, from then on, like I keep like, okay, if there are recurring joke, I try to put in a clip, so everyone in the future who came to, hey, like when I ask you, where did the bottom border came from? Do you remember?
Right.
because I missed that joke. So I want in the parallel universe or Toy Amigos or Toying Around when there's a joke to be made and it keep recurring. I would like to put in a clip so people could find it later and could watch it. Like I have people like seeing as guests on the parallel universe asking what is it or how is that, and I got all those clips of him. Oh, I get it. I get where that came from. I get that. So it's
Mhm.
like keeping it, at handy. Is that
That-
and say what you gonna say?
oh no, I think it
Okay,
just lagged for a little bit. Go ahead.
yeah, like to keep that jokes handy so people could I don't know experience them and keep in the loop. Keep getting the whole joke together and and people loved it. So I enjoyed it too.
That's awesome, man. Well, yes. Again, thank you for those highlights. It's it is ridiculous. I have had guests come on and say, "Why are you the Butter Baron?" Uh,
Uh,
or what is the Butter Nation? So it's cool that those videos are available, and I've sent the video or the link to the post as my response often. So like when
yeah,
Paul,
I
I
think
think
you.
when Paul first came on, uh Paul from The Mandalorian. He's like, what is
Of course, of
the
course.
butter bear? And I'm like, I showed him the video, and now he's when he does his videos, and I type in the chat, he'll be like, oh, Kevin is here, the butter bear, and he's fully embraced it, which is
Yeah,
completely
man.
mind blowing to me. Yes, thank you, Grumps.
I think I've been in chats where people ask that. I think MCU collector a few months back asked something about anything else. I showed them the clip, and then he asked like, and one thing, why is Kevin mentioned as the bottom better? And I said like, I have those clips too, and the chat were, come on, man. And I showed them to the chat, and they were like, yeah, man, you have clip for everything, the
You
jokes,
got the
but.
receipts, man. You got the receipts. Everybody's like, oh, I got that video too. I
Yeah,
got
I
the
got it too.
highlight.
Yeah, man. Come on. Last in January, like it was like a Tuesday when Wade started talking about dragons. It was a crazy, yeah, man. That was insane because he was like losing an argument to the chat, and then his wife came to the chat and start talking about that dragon conversation they had. So it turns out the whole became about that. So that was a Tuesday. The next Friday, Dan June was on, and I made those clips from Wade and the Dragon and stuff, and I sent them to Dan. I said, Dan, this is the Dragon because I knew the next Friday the Dragon talk was gonna continue, and I said
Yeah.
them to them when I talk about dragons, this is what they're talking about, and I sent them the clips. And of course, when the live stream came and the talks occurred in the chat because someone brought it up, he said, "Yeah, I know what the dragon was. The dragon talk was."
You definitely need to circulate those more. I forget who brought it up the other day. Maybe it was Toy Migos, where they're saying if there's a Hasbro live stream and whoever's moderating the chat, if they see people from the Tuesday crew posting all these knives in the chat, they don't know what. Does anyone who's moderating that channel know what's going on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They think it's a threat that people are sending all these knives all the time. So maybe we need to get a video to that person. But what you do with
You know what?
those highlights along with your channel. I mean, it's a great service to the community. I
Yeah, man.
appreciate it. Thank
No,
you.
like what I was telling you earlier. Like, I don't know why my Instagram is like for English speaking audience, and my YouTube channel isn't. But because when I started like collecting here in Colombia, all the I was taking photos of my figures and all. But the guys I was relating to was guys who live in the United States. So that was my channel. I'm my Instagram account are like not in the same crowd. But I'm okay with that. I'm doing. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I'm conformist, but I enjoy my Instagram as it is, and I enjoy my channel as it is. I don't want to touch anything like that. I know I could make more of them my channel of my internet if I link there more, but I don't know. At this time I don't feel like it.
That's cool, man. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep going for it.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. You were saying that, and you know, there was one day that I don't know if you remember that Robo it was gonna be on Shadowmo's Prime Lives, you know, and someone in the chat of the Dulce Cruz sent the link. Hey, Robo is on with Shadowmos, and I of course we all went. Um, that live stream, Chartimo has some technical difficulties, and he had to stop and begin again. So when he began the second live, the second transmission, it was private. I don't know why a couple of us just have, because maybe we were logged on the channel or something, but the link said private. So I was the one that said, I typed a message like, Robo, tell Chart the link is private. So
mhm.
he told Chart put the link public, and then the people kept flowing. No? Then when all the conversation started, the people kept coming in and, hey, to the cruise, okay. I started with the knife, and guess who was blocked from the chat?
Oh
The
no.
moderator, I think it was his wife, thought it was a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think I heard someone mention that too. Man, all
So the
these
guy
live
who
streams
saved the
are
live
coming.
stream.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah,
okay,
man.
Figure says first time seeing
I said, come
Plasti
on,
in
man.
person. Instantly, I am a fan. There you go.
Thanks, man. I don't know where I thought I was opening the Cobra, the Cobra, um, from the Walmart, from the Target, and I opened the regular one. I don't know. This is not what I expected. So you're going back in the box.
Nice reboxing. It is Friday where I am. Yeah, let's open one
Yeah.
more, and then if people in the chat have any questions or
Yeah, shoot 'em up.
get to those real
Last
quick,
call.
and then last call. This is last call. Last
Yeah, like
call
winning the bar.
for unboxing. I dig it.
And I had it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. What you wanna? What do you have anything else left to open?
I'm good. That's it for me for tonight.
No, you didn't open your Captain America.
Oh, that's right. You want me to open it? Are you gonna open yours?
I'm gonna open mine. Save yours.
Can I just watch you open yours and I'll hold it here next to my face?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. This one, was sent to me directly from Ryan Thing from Hasbro. No, I'm kidding. This was sent to me by MCU Collector.
Nice.
Yeah, he he bought like two. He didn't remember. Then he got one from Ryan Thing. Then
Oh, right.
he ended up buying a third. So at some point he had like five, and I was looking for one, so he sold it to me.
So you got one indirectly from Ryan Ting.
Yeah, I'm joking. Like I was telling like I'm gonna do a review. I say Brian Thing sent me this to me. No, I was just kidding. Look, this box is a great idea.
It's fantastic. It's the only reason that I bought that
sure.
one. It's a great crossover, kind of like
sure.
it was on the TV show, and then we'll use it as packaging on the actual toy. That's fantastic idea, and I think that head sculpt, the unmasked one, is one of the best ones for him.
It's a meta moment, or whatever you want to call it. Meta. I don't know. Like when, in cinema, like when reality and like they break the wall between reality and the movie.
I don't know why,
Oh
but
man,
your camera looks clearer right now. It's
maybe
insane.
the connection got better.
Great. 3 hours in.
Dude, whenever it rains here, my connection flops. So don't complain, man. Because I have like a lot of uh, episodes from Plasti Amigos, like my internet takes a dive, and I have to get back like later.
Dang.
Well, at least this figure match the artwork, so this is
Right.
great.
Because the
This
US
is
Asian one was
exactly
different, right?
no exactly. The thing I'm seeing here is he didn't came with two extra hands.
Right.
He came with the shield and the head, but no the extra hand. Well, I guess I could use the one from there because I have the other one here. Right?
There you go.
Yeah.
That looks great though. I really like that blue. Really pops. Why am I looking on your screen? I have it right here, dummy.
Which one? Which blue? The Captain America or the US agent?
Yeah. The Captain America blue.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But I think I'm missing the white lines or the white something. Maybe I'm too used to Steve Rogers' uniform, you know?
This is just box art. Just fantastic. This is the stuff that makes the reason that I have unboxing Thursdays to begin with. I really appreciate box art sometimes. Yeah, sorry.
No, me too.
Plasti will open this one.
Yeah.
Hand
Yeah,
this
I'm
one
too.
off to you.
This one from the team.
I dig it. All right, let's see.
This is the shield. I'm saving the head school for last. Man, this shield, I have mixed feelings about this. This is the old shield with the clip that we all hate, right?
Yep.
But this is the only way you can put it here. So I get why they do this. Because now this looks great.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it is eclipse and everything, but if you want it in the head, you still I don't know. I hated the concept, but it works, man. What can I
yeah,
say?
it's a pretty genius design actually.
Yeah. I wish I wasn't too afraid to break this.
Yo, OK Figure says, I don't MCU, but I'm drawn to this figure in box for the meta factor. Exactly.
Huh?
It's so cool. It's so cool. It's a legend. If you don't want to open it, it's I guess a movie or TV prop replica
Yeah,
role
and
play item.
for that show was great. And for me, one of the things that made it great was John Walker.
I think John Walker. I think the acting from everybody
Yeah,
in that series. They
yeah,
did
but how they introduced the character and how it became and how they unveil all his path to become what to pass from from Captain America from US agent. I love that. In
yeah,
fact, this is the one character I got from the show, and I got the both versions.
nice. The
Yeah,
rise and fall.
yep. So another thing is like this head looks great, man. It has the mask and everything, but
Mhm.
this is the guy. Looks exactly like
Yeah.
Russell. I don't know. The Kurt Russell's son. I don't care his name.
Is it
Yeah.
Wyatt?
Wyatt Russell. Yeah, Wyatt
Yeah.
Russell. Let's put this. Yeah, man. This is the money
That's it.
shot.
Yeah, man. That's a great head sculpt.
Yeah. Sideburns, little thick, but the hair being a separate piece. I don't see any other way. This is a great figure, man.
Oh, we have some praise for you from Chamba. Says Plasti is the king of clip making. Should be hired to make video clips for everyone. Hired. Emphasis on hired. Well, those streamers who stream video games. They have somebody who makes clips of their gameplay and stuff, so that they stream on Twitch and then they make highlight reels for YouTube, and somebody does that for them, so like an editor. So let Wade know you need
Nah.
hire you on the team as a highlight dude.
No, I think like somebody already said that in the live stream I was with him. And oh no, I was in the chat, and he said like, man, those are too much work editing and that. I wouldn't put plastic to that because he has some other thing going on. Another
Yeah,
thing like I enjoy doing that because I know I can do it in my free time. Often what I do is like I download the stream and I had it in my phone or my tablet, and the next day or whenever I have the chance, I play it where I'm doing something else. And if I see a clip, I had it played in my editor software, so I clip them right there. Or
right.
if I'm in the chat, I take a screenshot of the time and they go back. It's easier, right? Right. So I do that because I like it, but it's some way I feel like it's a job. Maybe I wouldn't feel like
For sure.
because since I think I started almost a year, no, a year ago exactly, maybe a few weeks more than a year. And since then I haven't missed a week without clips, and I wanna keep that streak going.
Nice.
And and that's like from me. I want that 2 clips a week, uh, for I don't know, a year. Sometimes I feel the pressure, like it's Monday tomorrow because I like to put them Tuesday and Friday. That is when he goes live,
Yeah.
so people like getting the groove, no. So sometimes I feel some pressure. This is stupid because it's something based on of my own pressure. But I imagine if I have to because somebody is expecting them, because I don't know, it could be take the
Yeah,
fun out
it
of it.
probably wouldn't be fun at that point.
Yeah, but you know what? And I'm gonna say this to you, and the shows I really want, like you, to amigos, or Wade. Those are like the regulars I can catch because there's too much content. There's a little time. I make my own content, so I can't watch like
Yeah.
every single streamer. I also the ones curiously enough, the one I always can watch is high school creations. It's because I, right who just when he begins, I start like having my Saturday dinner because 2 hours later my show is on. So I put it, I let the sound in the back, and I start make cooking dinner, eating, then wash the dishes, then I go get ready for my show. So in those 2 hours, I listen completely, even though I can't paint a straight line. I don't know how to
Oh,
paint. I don't know how to cut. I don't know how to make a dial in paper. But I don't know where. I don't know. I enjoy that. I enjoy the show a lot because he always got like great guys. Well, it's always fun.
oh, Mike's
And
fantastic.
yeah, he's great. He's great.
He does a
And
great job too.
so those guys that know that I am watching them constantly, even though I'm not in the comment section, I just sometimes say hello, put the
Yeah.
tablet away, and I keep doing my thing. If you guys ever need a clip and they want me to do it, dude, hit me up with a DM. Send me like the link from the live stream you wanted. If you had like the time, I do it. I don't care. I will do it for you, man. So for you, to amigos, not because you are my friends or anything. It's because
No, not
there's
at all.
no. No. It's because I feel like I get your humor or your sense of humor, so I know I could do it. I couldn't do it for a
Right.
stranger or for a show I don't watch that regularly because I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to like make anybody look bad. I don't want to like like make a bad clip that makes a bad joke or something.
Mm.
So I would gladly do it if I'm fan of the content of the guy making the content, because I may know the sensibility of the guy saying the joke or saying the story of anything. So you, Toy Amigos, of course, Mike. If anything, hit me up. Like recently, Mike, his first season show, the guest couldn't make it, so he did a solo show that day, and he started plugging like the second season from the show. He's gonna do a giveaway, and that same moment when he started like saying, "Well, this show, I'm not gonna promote my giveaway. I'm gonna start doing this and that." I took the screenshot. I said, "This is gonna be a clip I'm gonna do because I want people to know this." No,
Right.
so then a few days passes. I got download the episode. I cut the clip, tried to make it a little funny, but with all the content in, like the rules, the giveaway prices and everything. And I hit him up because I was afraid, like saying, like cutting a piece of information that didn't make the rules clear of anything. So I hit Mike. Do you approve this? And I sent him the clip without sound, background sound or anything. Just he talking, but in like the clip, 60-second clip. And he was happy. Yeah, man, you're pretty good. It's okay. I finished the clip and I put it up and I tag it. And he, hey man, thank you again. Okay, I was pleased because he liked it and because the people now know that he is going to do the giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Then I always send the clip to the guys I'm making because I do the clips, I do the editing, I add any music or anything, but I don't consider that is not my content. That is your content. So I
Right.
always send the guys the clips to
Yeah, you always say
because
for
yeah,
approval, or if it looks okay. You've messaged me with that before, and you've
yeah,
always made great choices, man. They're hilarious. The musical choices I've always appreciated.
yeah, man. Thanks.
It's great.
I always have a good time making this clip, making those
Yeah,
clips.
if you're
So
having a good time with it,
yeah,
then do it for sure.
yeah.
If it's
So
for somebody you don't know, and you don't enjoy the content,
yeah, man. So
it might be too much of a job for sure.
yup, I'm scared to to screw it up because
Yeah.
maybe the I don't know. I really like how I came out like a. So the next thing is like I finished the clip with Mike to wrap up the story and maybe the stream, and I upload the clip to my IG account and tag it Mike and say, hey guys, this is a live stream. This guy giving this away a printer of the clip up, and I send it to Mike. Mike, this is the clip. I get Mike, dude, could I get it to my YouTube? Come on, man, it's your content, of course. So I was super happy when Mike used it to promote his giveaway on his own channel. He
Yeah.
uploaded that to his YouTube channel because the ultimate goal was make everybody know that this guy is having that giveaway. I didn't expect him to put it on his channel, but he thought it was good enough to do it and explain exactly what he wanted to say. For me, that was like giving me a check, like he's your payment for your work, because yeah, because I feel like okay, I got what I wanted from it,
Right.
like people now is gonna know what this giveaway is about, and it's a crazy giveaway. So I wish more content creator or diorama maker or anything, everybody related to diorama artists, or they want to start to do it, like get in because man, like I told you, I can paint a straight line in a white paper, and I enjoy all those live streams because you get like too much knowledge, or I don't know. It amazes me what everybody can do with the talents, and
Yeah.
I don't know. This is such a knowledgeable no I don't know knowledgeable community. No, that why stick into what you know how to do? Why not learn about anything else? No, maybe
Yeah.
someday I could start doing doing my own backgrounds. I don't know.
You never know. You get to a point in your collecting career where you're like, I want to try something different. You're looking for something that you have an idea that somebody doesn't make. Also, I can't get over that 3 hours and 45 minutes in right now, how freaking clear your camera is. What the Yo, I feel like
Dude,
I'm just
yeah,
seeing your face like right now within the last 15 minutes. That's so
man,
funny.
that's plus internet, man. Get like there's a running joke because my my when I do the live stream on Saturdays, the first like 3-4 minutes my internet lags, takes a dump. So when we start the show, they know they have to do like a long intro to wait my internet to like
Warm
set
up.
it up, huh? Like get the memo that we are live
Yeah.
because I don't know, you always like to do that. No, maybe it's because it's late at night here. Maybe the internet, the wide band of internet is like better. I don't know.
Oh, true. Uh,
Had to do with that.
awesome, man.
Next time we start later.
We'll start later. Less people on the bandwidth. Yeah. Well, shoot, man. It's been an amazing stream chatting with you. You mentioned, the same kind of humor. I mean, that's how we started chatting to begin
Yeah.
with. So I think we do kind of understand the same kind of stuff, which is why I'm glad you're finally like Kev, I'm ready. I'm ready to do your stream because you're finally here. The time flew by,
Yeah, man.
and it's just been a lot of fun with you, man. Very very cool to chat with you face to face finally.
For sure. Thank you. Thank you
Really
for having me,
appreciate
man.
you and your time. Again, plug Plasti Adicto, YouTube, Instagram. Let
Well,
everyone know.
yeah, if you speak Spanish and you want to know about action figures, I have a
Like me.
YouTube channel named like just like this, Plasti Adicto, totalmente en español. Vas a conseguir figuras de acción escala 1:12, NECA, McFarlane, muy pocas, pero sí hay. I'm not a hater. Mayfix, Figuarts, of course, Mezco, um, everything you want to know, I'm there. Also, I have a podcast in Spanish, Plasti Adicto Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, anything podcast. If you only speak Spanish, my Instagram is filled with pictures from my toys from every live stream, every review I do. I put all my pictures there on Instagram. I also do clips for random YouTubers you could find online. So you could find me there at Plasti Floor or down score Adicto, like that in my name. And I don't know, man. Any doubt, you could hit me up about any figure you see in my Instagram or Facebook page. I mean, Plasti Adicto. I'm always answering my question on my videos, and I don't know, man. I enjoy toys. That's all.
And
That's
you're a
all.
great dude. If people are looking for some reviews in
For
Spanish,
sure.
please, or
Yeah,
just a lot of great toy reviews and pictures, please follow Plasti here. Fantastic dude. Uh,
man.
my turn. Suckers, everyone have to stick
Go for
around
it.
for this. New merch.
You should have done your first.
No, you're the guest. You're the guest. Before everyone bails on my part, I don't want everyone to be like, "Oh, here's the end of the show. I'm gonna leave." But I want to make sure you uh, get your stuff out there as well. The new shirt is up at toyingaround.ca. It's the Shang T, kind of the tie dye. I'm wearing it right now. I just realized 3.5 hours later I'm wearing it. Jeez,
YouTuber.
YouTuber. What's YouTuber in Spanish?
YouTubero.
So there's the Shang-Chi shirt for humans. There's a 1/12 scale t-shirts for your action figures, Mezco. If you're interested in getting some of these or even a custom logo, you can hit me up on Instagram. I am at Toying Around, YouTube channel, Twitch at Toying Around. You can reach me if you are on Twitter at I'm Toying Around. All the links are in the bottom of the screen right here. Tomorrow, there's a lot of stuff to plug. Friday night, I'm going to be on quickly with the Infinity Equation. They're gonna do the Toys for Tots draw. A lot of people are going to be on. Dan Hu, Toy Amigos, the Enablers, Jay Hernandez, all going to be there. That starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Back on this channel and YouTube, I will be talking about Marvel's What If Episode 3 and all the new Hasbro Marvel Legends reveals that we got earlier today. It's going to be What If and Dope or Nope combined into one episode, so it's going to be another long one. And channel members, look out for a new video coming out soon. You'll get first early access. Don't forget to go to Plasty's channel. His links are in the description below. and become a channel member there. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And dude, I really appreciate you coming on. Geez, almost 4 hours. I didn't expect to take up this much of your time, but I hope, I'd like to think that it was enjoyable for both parties. At least you got to open up some toys.
Oh yeah. Oh, I could get going.
Yeah, man. Next time we're gonna do a part 2 at some point in the future for sure.
Whenever you want.
Later on at night when your internet clears up.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, everyone who is still watching. Leave a thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and keep toying around. Peace. Buenas noches.